Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you today to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So thank you for coming in so early. The first channel that we're looking at today is from a dear friend of ours, somebody who's actually been an official member of Superchat for well over a year now. This is JetLife777 with a brand new channel called JetLife Collections. And what they intend to do here, more than anything else, what we see so far, is card collecting. Sports cards have just become a really huge deal again. I don't know if anybody could have predicted that. I certainly wouldn't have. But it really is a big thing. So JetLife Collections is going to bring us a lot of content that I think is going to stop a few hearts because I just watched his latest video and it involves a sports card collection from 1989, and the first thought in your head is, no, don't open it. And it's really something else to see, but he went through quite a bit of stuff there. So I think this is what we can expect, but we know that JetLife brings us a lot of travel videos on his original channel. We'll have a look at that in a quick moment. Right now on the new one, he's got 31 subscribers. We'd love to give this creator a push and get their channel moving towards the 40 subscribers they'll be thinking about today and get them moving on the road to the first 100. We all know that it's more challenging than ever, but we see creators growing all the time. We just want to push each other along. So thank you again, everybody, for coming in. Let me put up JetLife777 so I give you a channel that you recognize and realize exactly where this new channel has come from. This is JetLife777. So if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Black Phoenix, thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you for that super chat. We're going to make your channel the first one that we're going to look at. I'm going to have to leave for a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, pardon me for that, everyone. I usually don't have to do that. I wasn't quite as prepared as I thought I was to get started for today. I know we've got a couple of brand new channels in the chat, so thank you for coming in. And hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat today. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. All right, pardon me. Okay, we're just about ready to start. All right. Again, we're looking at JetLife 777. Pardon me, I'm laughing at myself because I can't believe how unprepared I was. You know, I was actually sitting in front of the computer for 5 minutes before we started, and I had to go dashing all over the apartment now. But thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you, Facing Reality, especially for starting our chat off with such positivity. I really do appreciate that. I see we've got a lot of channels in the chat already. I've got a few on the wheel. John H. Shelton needs to get on there, and Mrs. VSNC09. John H. Shelton has a couple of channels as well. We'll look at those when it's time. And Mrs. VSNC09 was live earlier. I wasn't able to catch them. They actually started the raid party last Saturday that went on, that's hosted by Spotless.com. A lot of creators were involved in that today. That was cool to see. I followed about half of that. I wasn't there right at the beginning. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is also a moderator and a member, so I've got them on the wheel along with Rambling with the Brums. Kristen Welton, my love, of course, is a moderator and a member as well. Sparkles Hope Chest was here right in the beginning, and in the pole position, Scratch and Pete PA, one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube, of course, is already there. He's with us every single day. Now, Michael's Adventures, who is also another one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube, and is a dear friend and a very beloved and valued moderator and friend to everybody in the Superchat family, can't always be with us, just due to work schedules, but he's here every day that he can be, and always sends his regards to let everybody know that he's thinking about us when he's not here. So forgive me, everybody. I am way behind in the chat. I've missed everything. Black Phoenix, like I said, we are going to get your channel up, and I really do appreciate that extra support to get us started for today. And I see we've got a lot of channels in the chat. So Buying Spaces in the house, always good to see you here. Carpenter Self-Reliance, good to have you back. Come Hither with Heather is here again. She was here yesterday. Country Boy Magic, always good to have you in the chat. And Derek's Journey is a very motivating, generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. God's Soldiers, good to see you back in the house, bringing some spirit. And spirituality, actually. Being Me Jane, good to see you here. And Intro to Mills Entertainment, I'm very happy that you're here right now because your channel is actually going to be featured on Monday. I haven't had a chance to reach out to you on another social network yet, but I've got that set up. You'll find that on our front page. Mr. Fulton Mraz has been with me from the very beginning, and 327 episodes later is still with us. Mrs. Kanky Curly is here for the first time, along with, I think Nova Real Show has been here before. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that. And I thought we had another brand new channel. Vanessa Scott Real Mystery is here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And like I said, we have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat. Everybody is here to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama. Mobile, Alabama is here. My goodness. Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama. Is here. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away. Gloria's Platters here. She was part of the raid party earlier as well. which, like I said, was a lot of fun. Irene J is brand new. I just met them today outside with Experience Africans. Thank you for coming in. It's great to have you here for the first time. Music Therapy is a special channel. We have to look for Musica Inspiradora in order to find that channel, but if you'd like to look for them, just ask them. They'll give you that search term. Nurse Leslie, good to see you here. And Oracles and Beyond is also a longtime friend of TuberChat. Skizzers, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, good to have you back. Sterling's Bakes and Adventures has been a longtime friend of TuberChat as well. The Lisa D. Delight Show, it's good to see you here. And VR Josie actually brought us a brand new friend yesterday, so I really do appreciate that extra support and that word of mouth. If anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate it very much. It brings more people in today, and then as well does wonders for the algorithm, as you can imagine, in the coming days and possibly even weeks ahead. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you're willing to swap playlists with other creators, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. So the next channel that we're going to look at is Black Phoenix. One more time, I just want to remind everybody. So Jet Life Collections, who's our featured channel right now, is the second and brand new channel from Jet Life 777, who has been a longtime friend of TuberChat, so long, in fact, they've actually been an official member for over a year. So I hope you'll support them. Next, we're going to look at Black Phoenix. This is somebody who is here in TuberChat just about every single day, actually. Now, Black Phoenix is a very popular term, so we got to make sure we're matching the avatar when we look for this channel. Just make sure you've got the right Black Phoenix. It's not too difficult to find, and when we search, find, and click on creators' names like this, we're actually doing them a great service, because with such a popular name, this channel will struggle with the search results in YouTube for a little while. So every time we search, find, and click on them, we're helping them rise up the search results. And you can imagine that after hundreds of creators have searched, found, and clicked on their channel name, YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular Black Phoenix. But they've already got 211 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. They have been streaming and streaming and streaming and streaming. So I'm just going to take your latest one here and add it into my catch-up list so I can make sure I stay caught up. I'm hoping I can catch them live again very soon. Black Phoenix is an engaging creator who mixes up a bit of the gameplay, mostly with this game Hunt, which I haven't had the pleasure of playing yet, but seems to be a extremely popular first-person shooter. So thank you, everybody, for coming in. Forgive me for everything that I've missed in the chat. If you have mentioned something that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or @mention TuberChat Connect and Grow. I will keep my eyes open, hopefully catch it the next time around. But we have had an overwhelmingly busy beginning, and I usually don't take off 3 minutes into the start of it, so I appreciate everybody's patience. Emotion just walked in. That's a talented singer and songwriter. They happen to be here both as a moderator and a member, so I'm just going to get them on the wheel right away. One more time, Black Phoenix, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we looked at that channel right away, but now we're going to get to spinning the wheel. So the very first channel that we're going to look at from the wheel is going to be Kristen Welton. She is here as my love and a moderator and a member, as a matter of fact. Of course, she's been a member from the beginning because she's been almost our first one ever. Pardon me for a second. Forgive me, Kristen actually just walked in the door a second ago here. I missed that super chat, so thank you, Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More. Thank you, Scratch and PPA. Derek's Journey is a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. He's been a friend for a long time, and just dropped a super chat on us. So forgive me for missing that, but we're going to get Derek's Journey's channel up here next, as a matter of fact. And we'll have a look at what they've going on. But thank you, everybody, for catching up for me like that. I didn't mean to have to take off. I don't know why I've missed so much. Quickie-O, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Praying Couple Cooking Series, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And intro to Melzen, thank you so much for the super chat. That's another official music channel, and they're actually going to be featured on Monday, but we will get a look right after Derek's journey today. So thank you for that. Herman the Great, thank you so much. I actually just ran one of his videos not too long before we started. Herman the Great is quite a creative character. Herman, we actually replaced our router this week, so Herman the Great came in the other day, and the stream, we lost it due to an internet connection, and Herman thought he broke it. But it's great to have you here, and thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support, and especially the kind words. So thank you for that. We'll look at that channel right after Intro to Mills Entertainment. So Kristen Welton, like I said, is my love. She's here as a member and a moderator, but she has her own channel doing her own thing. She shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube, of course, with a lot of different examples. First of all, she features a lot of channels on her front page. We talk about that frequently here in Tuber Chat. As well, she's willing to swap playlists with other creators, even though she's monetized. It's still a great benefit for anybody to swap playlists with each other, even after monetization, because first of all, you have ads running, if nothing else. The second reason, and something we don't talk about enough, is the idea that when you are running a playlist for another creator, you're essentially running every second of that video from beginning to end. And so what happens is you see these red lines under a lot of the videos that Kristen Welton has here that I've seen. You're basically bumping up the averages for your entire channel when somebody is watching every video you've got from beginning to end. So that's a great benefit for watch hours, of course. So Kristen Welton's willing to do that. She's recently given her channel a facelift as we look at more of her videos. We'll see. She's done experimenting with shorts and had some great success there, but you can see she's really given this a facelift by looking at her thumbnails and matching the avatar and the banner. Now, what I like is the idea that the thumbnails are not all identical, but they do follow the same theme. And the idea is if a viewer is suggested a video from this creator, they may be inclined to click on it before any others because they will have already seen a video from this creator that they enjoyed, right? In some cases, it makes sense to have a different type of thumbnail for every single video you do. In some cases, like Tuber Chat, you'll see the thumbnails are identical except for colors every single day. So there's lots of different ways to do it. You have to make the right decision for your own channel, but this is an example. She's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her when we get there, including super chats and memberships. And I hope that everybody here will support her. Thrill Seeks just dropped a super chat as well. Thank you so much for that. He happens to be a member as well, has been a dear friend and a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long, long time. But we'll look at his channel right after Herman the Great. And thank you. I'm building quite a list here. I really do appreciate all this overwhelming support to get us started. Lenny the Lawyer Live, good to see you in the house. Forgive me for anybody that I've missed coming in. I certainly don't mean to miss anybody. As long as everybody's still active in the chat, we should get around to everybody. And Holistic Living with Abby Stalker Mom, good to see you here. And Miss Gigi, good to see you in the house as well. So let's spin the, actually, I almost spun the wheel. We're gonna look at Derek's Journey before that. Derek's Journey actually dropped a super chat on us that I missed for a second there. Luckily, Scratch and Pete, Sam, and Kristen all caught that. And let me know, but Derek's Journey's done that many, many times, so I just want to look at this channel right away. Now, this is what I was talking about with the featured channels. You see that Derek's Journey's doing this right away on his front page. So when you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to your audience, and especially the YouTube algorithm, that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has, both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend this for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. That's where the strong and solid foundation for our channels really comes from. If you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. TWTTV, good to see you in the house. And Derek's Journey has 1,280 subscribers right now. They're closing in on 1,300 pretty quickly. I'm hoping everybody will support this creator. When you get here, what you find is a lot of motivation when it comes to fitness particularly, and challenges that Derek's Journey puts out for other creators as well. But they also expand into a small bit of variety on the channel, including a recent product review video. And we get a great look at the creator and their home life and their family life behind the channel. And I personally always love to see that. He's active on social media, as you can see, with Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and fully monetized. So there's lots of ways to support Derek's Journey when you get there, including super chats and memberships. Thank you one more time, my friend, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Intro to Mills Entertainment, thank you for yours as well. I really do appreciate that. Now, Derek's Journey has been a previously featured channel from Tuber Chat. And we feature a different channel almost every single day. This coming Monday, 2 days from now, we will feature Intro to Mills Entertainment. This is a creator who has come into the Tuber Chat community just blazing with generosity and engagement in the chat, for which I'm grateful. So thank you for your super chat. Emotion, thank you for yours as well. He's referencing our catch-up playlist there, and that was named by our dear friend Ghostly Wins. And we'll get to add a lot of videos into that catch-up list soon enough, and we'll look at Emotion's channel right after Thrill Seeks. Mo, good to see you in the house. Thank you so much, and I just want to thank you for the message that you left for me about the news that we got yesterday. I did say something about it in the chat, and I left a community post last night quickly. But I do appreciate it, because you were the first one to let me know, and I really do appreciate when creators from, all over the Tuber Chat family and all over the YouTube streets share with me information that we can spread through our community while we're here. So thank you for that. Mo is somebody who also shares on Twitter for us regularly. So thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the shares. Intro to Mills Entertainment is an official music channel, and you can see that from the music note right beside the name here. Now, they publish all their music legitimately, and then what happens is they're published onto their YouTube channel here for all of us to enjoy. As far as I've seen so far, it's instrumental music, all in a hip-hop flavor, and hopefully everybody will get a chance to check these out, because they've got some pretty modern sounding stuff. I'm still getting to know a lot of the content here, and I'm curious to see what the intention of the channel really is, but we're going to get an even better look at this channel on Monday when we feature them. So, hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members in the chat. Thank you one more time, Intro to Mills Entertainment, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Like I said, they've done that many times before, so we put that channel up right away. Here's Herman the Great. Just the name alone tells you what you can expect from this creator, but he's definitely outgoing, and definitely somebody who you can expect a lot of energy and entertainment from. Shanice Reviews, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Herman the Great is somebody who I'm still getting to know. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel and the creator behind the channel. But they have been doing just a ton of live streaming. And as you can see, these streams go on for quite a while too, which is really cool. I'm always happy to see creators posting frequently. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find when you get here as well. Call Me Ender just walked in the door. That is somebody who's been an extremely supportive creator, very engaging in our chat regularly as well. So I've got you on the wheel right away because they happen to be a member. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. If anybody has said anything at all that you meant for me to see specifically, just please mention your question or comment with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. As well, the Moosh family, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. They're here almost every single day, as a matter of fact. And Holistic Living with Avi Stalker Mom is hungry again. That's interesting. And then Herman the Great, I'm looking forward to getting to know your channel better. Right now, They've got 256 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about, especially knowing that they're already halfway there. And then thank you so much, Herman the Great, for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. It's my pleasure having your channel up. I'm happy to get to know channels. This is one of the reasons why I enjoy doing this while we're here. You know, the action is really in the chat. That's why it's called Tuber Chat. But I've got to do something here for 2 hours while we're here. And the best way that I think we can get to know each other is by putting channels on the screen. I get to know the channels, and over time, I'll do a better job of promoting everybody every time you're here. So like, for instance, with Thrill Seeks, he's been a dear friend for a very long time. His wife comes in as well with her own channel also. Thrill Seek shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube, including featured channels here, as well as swapping playlists. He's getting very close to monetization, as a matter of fact. And as well, he'll allow and encourage people to connect in his live streams and premieres the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. And as a matter of fact, does a series of videos for that reason. You can see that right here in live channel reviews. So, what we find on this channel more than anything else is theme park and roller coaster videos. And it's great to have a channel like this because in the last 2 years, a lot of us haven't been able to see a lot of that stuff firsthand ourselves or experience it. So David gives us a look through his eyes at some of the stuff we might not have otherwise seen. So that is a very cool thing. And then as well, occasionally you'll get a product review or an unboxing video or something along those lines. So there's a bit of variety here as well. Towley's Art and Game channel, thank you for coming in. That is a creator that shows generosity on YouTube in unique ways. And then House of X Entertainment Inc. is here as well. They've been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning. We've got them on the wheel because they happen to be members. Darkwave, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. Keto Mama Michelle, good to see you here. Oh, sorry, Darkwave 813. Yes, Darkwave 813. Lenny the Lawyer Live. Oh, my goodness, forgive me. I missed that, Lenny the Lawyer Live. Boy, can I ever talk, eh? I got glasses on and still I miss things. Forgive me, I missed your comment here as well. What is a way to promote your channel on other forms of social media without violating their terms of service? So as a first thought, my suggestion is if the platforms give you a tool to use that allows promoting, then you're able to use that without worrying about their community guidelines. So for instance, everybody can post links on Facebook, everybody can post on Reddit, everybody can post on Twitter, everybody can post now in Instagram stories, even if you have less than 10,000 followers and things like that. But when we talk about the etiquette, even more so than the terms of service, like on Reddit, for instance, you can't just take your YouTube video and post it anywhere. I'll give you an example. I had done a hotel review video, and it's nothing special. It's just exactly what you would expect, right? But I put it in like a hotel and like the a regional subreddit for the area, and boy, did I ever get slammed. Get out of here. You shouldn't be here. This is horrible. Don't you know what you're doing? And blah, 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 right? And this can happen. Reddit is a big place where if you do the wrong thing, you get slammed. Trolling, I think, was invented over there. But what you can do, and what I have done, is made a subreddit where we're able to post our own videos, right? So we have our own place. There's over 200 people in there now. The Facebook group has almost 100 people there. Twitter, everybody's free to post everything that they want. And Instagram, again, they just added that link tool, the stories, so that can help. So I hope that that's a help to you. You can watch a couple of examples from creators that you follow. If you see on somebody's banner that they've got links up here, like Thrill Seeks has Twitter and Instagram, you can see what they're doing. You can always watch what I'm doing with Tuber Chat. I put posts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit every day that we post, or every day that we stream. And then as well, Scratch and Pete PA gives a great example of how to build interactivity into your social media posts. So I hope everybody finds that the littlest bit helpful. But Lenny the Lawyer Live, in his message, actually brings up a good point. We have to be following community guidelines in terms of service on every platform that we're on, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You know, I go to the same ones, but also when we start talking about TikTok, Snapchat, and some of these other ones that are coming up. So thank you very much for that, because you invoke a great conversation that I don't talk enough about, and you give me ideas for some of the things I should probably cover when I hopefully soon start making videos as well. But I really do appreciate your extra support there, Lenny the Lawyer Live. Lenny the Lawyer Live always engages conversation, for which I'm extremely grateful. Writing with Emotion New Soul is the second channel from Emotion. And then Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning. Can you have featured channels if your subscriptions are private? It's interesting because I haven't specifically tried myself to do that. The best idea I'd have for that is to try featuring a channel if your subscriptions are private, and then see what happens. I'd be interested to know. I just always have mine public. What I have found personally is that when we're doing what we're doing here, so for instance, in Superchat or other growth streams or other places where people are allowing you to connect, I find that it helps to have the subscriptions public, because I think the reason is that other creators want to help you hit milestones, and other creators that are doing what we're doing kind of want to know you're in the same ballpark, right? So when you don't have your subscription numbers shown, somebody has only to guess. Do you have hundreds? Do you have millions? We just don't have a clue. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying that I think about this stuff, right? But I have experimented myself many times with many channels and seen that the growth is increased when the subscription numbers are public. But that's for me, and that's for the channels that I run my way. So you have to make the right decision for your channel. I never want to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do with their channel, and except for that one little tiny opinion that I have, I really don't want to suggest to anybody whether you should have them public or private. It's a personal preference, doesn't affect anything here in Superchat. I promote all channels the same. So it's just another thought. But another interesting thought, and thank you for that. And then Thrill Seek says they have seen it in featured channels, even if the subscriptions are private. So that's interesting. Thrill Seeks hasn't done TikTok yet. It's interesting how we do a lot of this stuff. Thank you, Darkwave813. One of these days, I hope to start making videos. I've done a couple of tutorials on my personal channel. I've done a couple that are not so long-winded as my speeches here. That's my intention, is to give really good, clear, concise ideas about how to specifically accomplish a couple of things. You can find those on my personal channel. I've done how to share on Instagram, how to share on Twitter, and they're still fairly relevant. A couple of those videos have done okay. One of them is how to keep up with your comments, which I'm behind on my comments again, but that's just irony for you. But I hope that soon we'll get into more, I'll be able to get some videos out for Superchat. I'm hoping in the new year I can get on this. And I really do appreciate the thoughts everybody's giving us here. And then, of course, the replays are always left from Superchat, so if you do find a nugget of information that you find helpful, then I hope you'll go back and have a look at that section, or clip it, or whatever you want to do. The other thing, too, is I learn every day from creators of all sizes, so I really appreciate everybody sharing information with me, and especially the thoughts, because while I don't want to tell anybody what I think they should or shouldn't do with their channel, I do appreciate the idea that we can all share information together so that we can all learn and improve and make the right decisions for our videos and channels, myself included. I intend to improve all the time. I strive to get better, both for myself and for other people. So I do appreciate that, everybody. I need one very quick second, and then we're going to talk about our dear friend, Emotion. Gift Fashion Concepts, good to see you in the house. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. And Emotion is another official music channel. You can see the music note there beside the name of the channel. And Emotion is a talented singer and songwriter. So they bring us their original works on their channel, both in the forms of music videos and then as well in compilations, both in premieres and live streams. We've joined them many times and had a great time there. What I describe about Emotion more than anything else when I describe this artist is it's very obvious the music you're going to find there is soul and R&B music, because the name of his second channel is Emotion New Soul. But what I feel is that when you hear this artist for the first time, you feel like you've already known them. And I don't know if that's just from years of experience in singing and songwriting, because that would make sense. But I think everybody who's come across Emotion's path has been thoroughly impressed and really enjoys what we find when we get there. So this is another extremely generous creator. They're here both as a moderator and a gold member, so we will see their link drop their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. When you're looking for Emotion, because the name is so popular, I'm going to copy something into the chat here now. We look for Emotion New Soul. And again, this is another creator who struggles with the search results right now, even though their channels are both growing. But we'd love to give them a little bit of a push. Every time we search, find, and click on them, we're giving them a little bit of a boost in the algorithm, and eventually YouTube will rise them up the search results and do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular Emotion. I'm going to look at their second channel for a moment. You'll see that they've experimented with reaction videos on both channels, but here is where we're getting a behind-the-scenes look at the writing process used by Emotion in the creation of their original soul and R&B music. So I hope, excuse me, that you'll enjoy that. I'm struggling today. Pardon me just for a second. For those of you who have already live streamed, you'll probably notice that while you're doing it, you talk louder than you usually do. I can feel myself like yelling through the house today. It's like I've got some kind of an extra boost of energy or something. I gotta chill maybe for a second. But Emotion, my dear friend, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. And we are now looking at Lenny the Lawyer Live. Interestingly, Lenny the Lawyer Live took our stream boss position. So what I'm talking about is the video game life meter under my camera that you see there. And he will get a bit of extra exposure for a while there because he knocked the life out of our last stream boss. Lenny the Lawyer Live is here with us frequently and always engages the chat with very interesting topics. This is somebody who's not afraid to ask questions, but also share information being learned along the way, for which I am very grateful. He's already shown, of course, to be an extremely generous, not to mention loyal and dedicated supporter. So I hope everybody will connect with him. But when we talk about all the different things we have to deal with in life, I think having a lawyer on your side is always a good idea. I expect that we're all going to be able to draw some serious value out of the content that Lenny the Lawyer Live is putting out. So I'm looking forward to much more content from this creator. They've got 77 subscribers right now. I'm hoping everybody will help push this channel a little bit farther, maybe even up and over the 80 that he's thinking about today, and a little bit closer on the road to the first 100. And thank you very much again for your super chat. Thank you again, Emotion. Thank you, Herman the Great, again a second time, and Thrill Seeks and Intro to Melzent and Derek's Journey. I really do appreciate all that extra support. Black Phoenix as well. Thank you. And we are just about ready to spin the wheel. So I'm going to get to that right now. And pretty soon we'll start adding names from our chat list. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, we're doing spectacularly today. So thank you, everybody, for that. You can always judge how well Tuber Chat is doing. I mean, we're always busy, but it's just fun sometimes to watch the numbers, right? If we get 70 thumbs up in the first hour, that's usually a good day, and we're already at 65. So thank you, everybody, for that. I really do appreciate that. And hopefully everybody's getting value out of the time that you're spending here. and meeting a lot of friends and family members. So here's another channel that I'm still getting to know, both the channel and the creator behind it, but they have already shown a very unique and extreme generosity. Let me get this. I'm going to have to type it. Some reason I can't copy and paste. Towley's Art and Game Channel, 150 subscribers. And forgive me, I forget who mentioned it in the chat. Somebody just mentioned that there's no lag. So the internet might be doing better. Kristen luckily went out and got the router replaced for us this week. So I'm so unbelievably grateful for that. Yesterday we had no trouble, fingers crossed, of course. But that might solve our internet troubles that we've had lately. MTGV TV, that is Make This Go Viral TV. Thank you for coming in. They happen to be a member, so I'll put them on the wheel right away, and we'll soon get to adding some names to our wheel from our chat list. Corinne's Life is here as both a moderator and a member. Some of you saw me wearing her t-shirt yesterday that she graciously sent over a couple of months ago. Chen Chen Official, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Mrs. Kinky Candy, Mrs. Kanky Candy. That's a tongue twister in itself. We all need more friends, of course. But the best success here in Tuber Chat is to make the first move, reach out to other creators to support them, and then they will turn around and do the same thing for you. We believe wholeheartedly here in giving much more than we expect to receive, knowing that that will come back. It's true in most things in life, but especially here in Tuber Chat while we're doing what we're doing here. Wolf Spirit Productions is here and happens to be, interestingly, the daughter of Sparkle's Hope Chest, who's been here from the beginning as well. We see Wolf Spirit Productions all the time. They happen to be a gold member, so we'll see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. So Towley's Art and Game Channel is somebody who came into the Tuber Chat community just a couple of months ago and right away was supporting not just Tuber Chat, but other creators like crazy. And I'm so happy to see that always. You know what I'm talking about when you see your friends supporting each other, when you're out visiting premieres and live streams and you run into creators in chats conversing with each other and having a good time. Towley's Art and Game Channel is just killing it with comments, with visiting live streams, engaging the chat, for which I'm grateful. And then, you know, this is a creator, like I said, I'm still getting to know, but they have also shown generosity in the idea that I spoke about earlier, where I appreciate when creators notice things in the YouTube streets or online, anything that can affect other creators or the community at large, and then share that information so that we can share it here among ourselves and, you know, all do better in this and that. But Towley's Art and Game Channel has already shown that kind of generosity, and I'm grateful for that. So I hope everybody will take that to heart and connect with this creator, knowing that you definitely have somebody who's unbelievably supportive right out of the gate here. 150 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream is here right now. I actually joined them. I was watching their live stream a couple of hours ago, right before Tuber Chat. And Kid Wonder was playing a game that I forget if it's the exact one that I played. You'll see it when you get to his channel. That's his second of 3 channels, actually. But he plays this pool game on the phone, and I want to challenge him. We talked about it a long time ago, but I want to get into that because I used to play one of those games. I forget if it's 8-Ball Pool or Kings of Pool, and I've asked him 100 times, and I forget every time that we talk about it. But hopefully we'll get some kind of a Kid Wonder versus Tuber Chat challenge going on his gaming channel. And this is somebody who's been with me from the beginning. So let me get Kid Wonder on the wheel because he happens to be a member as well. Has been for a long time. He's actually a gold member, so his link will be dropped, I think, as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And if anybody's missed anything, or if I've missed anything that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again, whether it is a question or a comment. And If you can put 3 thumbs up or at mention Super Chat Connect and Grow, hopefully I'll catch it the next time around. So let's spin the wheel. Tao Lee's Art and Game Channel, of course, is a member, so I put them on the wheel as soon as I saw them in the chat here today, and I do appreciate everybody coming so early. Sparkle's Hope Chest is coming up right now. I was talking about this channel just for a quick second because Wolf Spirit Productions just walked in, who happens to be the daughter of Sparkle's Hope Chest in real life. And it's interesting because one of the biggest complaints that I get on YouTube is the idea of why is it so difficult to get our in real life friends and family to support our YouTube channels, but it's so much easier to find people on YouTube who are willing to do it for us with no problem, and probably more so than we wished in the first place. But this is an example of a mother and daughter that each have their own separate channels. They make their own decisions. They don't necessarily... You won't see similarities in their channels, right? They both have variety. They both do their own thing, but then they collaborate when they can, which is really, really cool. But they're both unbelievably supportive to each other. We've seen that a million times here in Tuber Chat. And then 367 subscribers, so that I'm hoping we can push Sparkle's Hope Chest up towards the 400 that they're thinking about. So there's Wolf Spirit Productions on their featured channels list here, along with some other familiar faces. I see you've got a brand new Happy Meal video from 6 days ago. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list just to make sure I stay caught up with these creators. Sparkle's Hope Chest does a fairly good job of publishing frequently, and like I said, it's pure variety. What we'll also find is here some collaborations. There's Wolf Spirit Productions and Sparkle's Hope Chest together, but we see this Motel Life series, and that's been continuing as well. This is a creator that gives us an incredibly intimate behind-the-scenes look at the creator behind the channel, which is really great if you're the kind of person who would enjoy watching any kind of a documentary or something like that. I think that, I don't know if that played a part in this or not, but it's a thought that, you know, this is kind of what Sparkle's Hope Chest is giving us while interacting with the camera in a very real way. It's just really cool. I really am happy to see this, so I hope that everybody will enjoy that as much as I am. One of the things that you think about is as you're connecting with creators, we're all here to support each other regardless of our niche or our theme. And but I really enjoy a lot of the content that I see, you know, as I get to know channels and creators. Any ways, you know, how to make people like us? All that fluff and stuff. I don't know how to I don't know how to do that. If you ever unlock that question, I hope you'll share the answer with me. But you know, and most things in life, if I understand what you're quite saying, oh, what do you, sorry, maybe I missed what you were talking about. People like us, guys? Oh, okay, all that fluff and stuff has something going on in the chat. You've worked it out? Let us know how to make people like us, if I understand what you're saying. And Sparkle's Hope Chest, my pleasure having your channel up. So, forgive me, let's get back to looking at channels. Mrs. VSNC09 is somebody who, again, is another creator who came into the Tuber Chat community and was just blazing with support and generosity for other creators right away. I've had a great time getting to know their channel, even though it's a lot of variety, so they mix things up. There's a lot of royal family content here, and that's what I had noticed at the beginning when I first started getting to know this channel. But Mrs. VSNCO09 has started to expand into a lot of other variety and then done some live streaming as well. She's taken part in one of the raid parties that has gone on that Spotless Calm here does on Saturdays. That is a collection of creators that run their premieres one after the other, which is really cool. Mrs. VSNC09 started that off last week with a live stream, and that was cool. So she's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her when we get there, including super chats and memberships, and we can see that she's experimenting with shorts videos and getting a bit of action on them here too. 1,000 views here, 900 views here, and then some popular uploads. Like I said, she's got a lot of royal family type videos here, which is interesting to see. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And Hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members in the chat. A Slice of Sam, thank you for coming back in. It's good to see you. That's another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Good to have you back in the chat. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. And then Herman the Great, you're absolutely right. This is an amazing community. It makes it a dream for me to even run a live stream like this when we have so much positivity and so many creators willing to support each other. And Herman the Great, you can't ask me what I'm talking about because half the time I don't even know. I talk so much that I literally will get like halfway through a paragraph and forget where it started, and then we start trailing off on all kinds of different paths and side stories and everything else. Call Me Ender is here with 515 subscribers. It's great to see that this creator's got their community tab now. So one of the things I've been thinking about lately, right, as we hit each other's channels, premieres have become so popular, people are scheduling out their live streams, which I recommend, if possible, to schedule your live streams so that they're in the algorithm long before the streams start, where possible. Same with premieres. The great thing is that they give us this set reminder. Now, I'm just suggesting that we all hit these set reminders every time we see them for everybody, because that's a signal to the algorithm as well that is going to let YouTube know that somebody's interested in that content. So whether or not you can make it to that particular event, I hope you'll start hitting those for each other, because I think it can be, we have to do everything we can to support each other, and that's just giving another signal to the algorithm. Every single button we click, what YouTube is watching. Stealth Sweet Cuisine, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Come Hither with Heather is conversating in the chat. I always appreciate when everybody's talking to each other in the chat, having conversation, because you're doing a great service for any host of any live stream or premiere. And then thank you, Darkwave813. So Call Me Ender is an engaging creator. This is somebody who comes into Tuber Chat almost every day. They engage the conversation that I talk about in the chat. And then as well, they support on all of my channels. So I mention that because I want you to get that kind of support coming back from this creator by connecting with them. They do a lot of Dead by Daylight gameplay, which, that's a very popular game. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen quite a bit of this now. And Call Me Ender also does occasionally some random live streams as well, where they'll do like a StreamYard type looking thing as well. Call Me Ender is always engaging conversation in the chat, which, like I said, happens to be extremely engaging because you're sending engagement signals into the YouTube algorithm. But they also bring a lot of fun with them everywhere they go, and a bit of comedy, and I see them with other creators all the time supporting. When I'm out bouncing around, I run into Call Me Ender, and I'm happy to see that. I'm always happy to see creators pushing each other along. So let's spin. We'll get to another channel. I'm going to start moving a little bit faster. We've already been on for almost an hour. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. We're just doing, like I said, spectacularly today. If you haven't already given one, I hope that you will. They really do help. And I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. So we're going to look at John H. Shelton extras and bits first, because this creator happens to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away. They've got 2 channels, actually. So here we go. I meant to click on the channel, not the video, but that's okay. 2,000 subscribers here. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong channel. I knew it because I'm playing around. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing there. John H. Shelton, Godzilla fan vlogging and poems. This creator's gone through a couple of name changes. John H. Shelton, Godzilla fan vlogging and poems, happens to be a member of our Twitter list as well, because they always tweet and retweet for us. They've got over 2,000 subscribers on this channel, fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. And then I want to show you their second channel. I wonder why the link is not here. Did you change your mind about that, or what on earth have I missed? Here it is. Okay, yes, we got it. John H. Shelton Extras and Bits is the second channel from this creator. So we want to push this one towards the 1,000 that they're thinking about. Now they've got 734, so getting them towards 800 isn't going to be too difficult. I'm hoping we can get them a few extras today. And thank you, Tally's Art and Game Channel, for reminding everybody about hitting the notification bell and hitting that thumbs up as well. They really do help. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. When I say host how to flex living, I'm just talking about whoever's running the live stream or premiere. So for Tuberchat, I'm the host. And for your own live streams and premieres, you're the host, and then, whoever's channel you're on. So when I say, like, you're doing a great service for that host, that's what I mean, is the channel owner, when you're engaging conversation and giving engagement signals to the algorithm for them. And then, yeah, hopefully everybody is enjoying connecting with each other, and don't be shy about swapping playlists. Like I said, if you'd like to swap playlists, just simply say so in the chat. Cali King 916, good to see you here, and thank you, John H. Shelton, one more time. This creator has got a couple of channels, but they've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long time. They actually did a shout-out video specifically for Tuberchat quite some time ago. You can find that on our front page, along with a lot of other creators' shout out videos and things like that. Gloria's Platter gave a nice shout out to Tuberchat today as well during the premiere train that went on, the raid train. And that was a surprise. I was happy to see that, but I added that to our front page as well. Wolfspear Productions is here with 205 subscribers. We talked about this channel for a brief second earlier because Sparkle's Hope Chest happens to be mom to Wolfspear Productions in real life. Now, Wolfspear Productions happens to be a truck driver, and they take us on their travels. Sometimes they're on their regular route, showing us what they're doing or where they're going, a lot of things along the way. Sometimes they go off route and then show us things that are not typical, which is very cool. So they get to show us basically the entirety of North America. And then we get a lot of other variety here. There's a lot of Happy Meal videos. They've got an entire series for Jester, which is their furry little friend, of course. And something that I otherwise didn't know existed is a subscription monthly box. I love those things, and it happens to be for your pet, which is really cool. So we see that. We see a lot of unboxing videos. We see a lot of other variety. And, of course, the collaborations that we saw with Sparkle's Hope Chest here. And Brenda Davis is there, another friend of Tuberchat. And, again, Wolfspear Productions is doing the feature channels collaboration here on their front page. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I'm going to take this Happy Meal video and I'm going to add this Reddit GIFs into my catch-up list so I can get caught up a little bit. Wolfspear Productions recently changed their avatar with some Christmas decoration, which is really, really cool. And you can tell how seriously they're aggressively growing their channel, because this is a picture of their truck here. They've put a couple of stickers on there so that they can promote their YouTube channel, which is really, really cool. I love the idea of offline marketing to bring people online as well. How do you make an email with your channel name in it? You had one, but the service provider went bust and you lost your email name. So I prefer, Gmail is probably the most popular in the world now, but I was always partial to Hotmail or Outlook, right? Whatever they're calling it for Microsoft right now. There's Yahoo Mail and Zoho Mail. There's a lot of different ones. If you were to search in Google and ask, top 5 free email providers, Gmail and Outlook will come up first. My guess is that they will, and then you will find some others that you might not have known about. You can try those as well. Four Corners Custom Products Mobile Alabama is coming up right now. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away. Cali King 916, I hope I welcomed you. I saw you come in a little while ago. Back Alley Stock Picks, good to see you in the house. They happen to be a truck driver as well, but they bring us stock tips, which is kind of cool because they do it in a very level-headed and down-to-earth way. So Four Corners Custom Products Mobile Alabama is going through a few channel changes. I noticed that they're changing their banner and avatar frequently, but that's very cool. It's always a good idea to refresh the channel once in a while, but as well, especially when you're first starting out or when you're growing, making your changes to your channel are easiest to do. And a slice of Sam, forgive me. Thank goodness for Scratch and PPA catching that. I skipped over your super chat. I didn't mean to do that. I do appreciate the extra support, but I missed that. Slice of Sam is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and has done that many times. But we're going to look at their channel for that reason. A Slice of Sam will be up next. And like I said, we're looking at Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama. They are also a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. What they give us on their channel more than anything else is a behind-the-scenes look at the process used in making a lot of different merchandise. And they have this available as a service, not just for themselves, but as well for other YouTubers and small businesses. So it's great to have a resourceful channel like this in our Tuber Chat family so that we can, first of all, learn from these creators and then have them as a resource as well. 222 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. And I also have seen that Four Corners Custom Products Mobile Alabama is out supporting other creators regularly as well. So when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly. And then Darkwave 813, tomorrow will be 3 hours earlier than today. So it will actually be at 1 p.m. Eastern. So what I do is I try to, within a day or two, put the live streams up on the front page. So they're there now, so that you could get those individual reminders or at least check the times just in case you wanted to plan for that. So I try to do it within a day or two. For the last few weeks, I've been a bit late doing it, but I'll try to step that back up. I used to do it like a week in advance. I set them up a week in advance, but I put them private, and then I wait until a day or two before to update all the information, get them ready, and make them public. Because I like when things percolate in the YouTube algorithm, you know, so that by the time something is ready to go public, YouTube can really push it out. I think that helps. Ashley Nanea, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Facing Reality, I hope I welcomed you like forever ago. Of course I did, yes, because you started the live stream by saying it's so nice to be here. I did appreciate that. Mo's still in the house, and hopefully I'm not missing too much in the chat. As long as everybody's still meeting new friends and family members, we're all good. A Slice of Sam dropped a super chat on us, so we wanted to look at this channel right away. Forgive me for missing that. Scratch and PPA, thank goodness, caught that. He catches so many mistakes for me, it's kind of overwhelming lately. 1,340 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this creator a little bit farther towards the 1,400 that they're thinking about. I'm behind with your channel, but what I'm going to do is take your latest video here. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so that I can get caught up with your channel and not fall too far behind. A Slice of Sam is a family man. This is somebody who brings us a variety of different videos and often will have guests, including some family, which is really, really cool. We've seen that a few times from A Slice of Sam, so I'm always happy to see that kind of thing. And hopefully everybody will enjoy the kind of variety that you find on this channel. I also see A Slice of Sam out supporting others, so hopefully you'll enjoy that kind of support coming back as well. Buying Space, thank you for still being here. I know today's a very long day because a lot of creators have been here right from the beginning. We're already over an hour in, and I'm still spinning the wheel with our first handful of creators. But we're going to go for a break now for about 3 minutes. When we come back, we will start adding some names to the wheel as well, or maybe I'll do that while we're on the break. If you're willing to swap playlists with other creators, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And then as well, if you have the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that as well. It helps get more people into Tuber Chat today, and then does wonders for the algorithm in the coming days and possibly even weeks, as you can imagine. Let's spin the wheel and see who is going to be coming up next. Like I said, we're just going to go for about 3 minutes, as we always do after the first hour. We're going to come right back, and then we're going to have a look at 3 different channels from Kid Wonder. Okay, we're back and we are looking at Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. This is a creator who's been with me for about 2 years before Superchat was even a thought. Has 3 different channels. We'll look at all 3 of those. TCG fam, good to see you in the house. I was lucky to catch them actually for a live stream the other day. And Alamatu Sadia Vlogs, good to see you in the house. I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you, but it's great to see you here. So hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder has over 3,000 subscribers, so they actually have now 3,120 or so. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. When I talk about this creator, they're just very special in the Superchat family, and the reason why is because I've been on YouTube now for what's getting close to 5 years. Not quite there yet, but it will be soon. And during that time, for the first couple of years, I was only ever watching YouTube videos that, had millions of views and stuff like this, and started a couple of channels and this and that. But a little over 2 years ago, I was introduced to what we call the small YouTuber community. We only use those words because they're so popular. If Superchat was called, Creator Network, nobody would ever show up, right? So we use those words. But when I was introduced right away to a lot of creators under, let's say, 10,000 subscribers, I was overwhelmed by the generosity that I saw in so many people willing to help each other, willing to encourage each other, willing to share their knowledge, to help others avoid their mistakes and things like that. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is one of these inspiring people to me. And they've been with me from the beginning so unbelievably much that if you think about how supportive they must have been, they are the first creator that was chosen out of the Superchat family to be featured on episode number 2 of Superchat. And then again on episode number 101 with their second channel. I'm pretty sure I'm going to feature their third channel soon enough. So we'll look at these. He's fully monetized here with Superchats and memberships available. It is a pure variety channel, but a lot of live streaming. He will always encourage and allow everybody to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Superchat. But when we look at Kid Wonder's gaming and live stream, I actually just caught them earlier today on a stream that they were doing right here where they were playing, and I can't remember for the life of me. Again, I've asked 100 times. I keep forgetting if this is Kings of Pool or 8-Ball Pool. I haven't played for a while, but I'm trying to catch Kid Wonder to let him know I want to challenge him in this game. He'll smoke me. He'll destroy me in this game. When you see how much he's played, I haven't played this much, but I have enjoyed the game, so I think it'll be fun. But we'll see. 914 subscribers right now. He's officially on the road to 1,000. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther and get him towards monetization. He will be willing to swap playlists with other creators. You see his featured channels here as well. And let's look at one more channel here. The Mukbang Show. Holy smokes, I can't type today. With Kid Wonder. The Mukbang Show with Kid Wonder has 43 subscribers right now, so they're getting pretty close to halfway on the road to the first 100, and we'll see, obviously, some mukbang videos here. I wonder if he'll get into challenges. We'll have to ask him about that as well. And 5 years does seem to be a long time. We have some creators here in Superchat that have been here for 14 and even 15 years, as a matter of fact. And hopefully everybody here is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. I hope I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. Jeremy D-Day, I hope I welcomed you earlier. He's got a couple of channels as well. And he is another creator that has been with me from the very beginning. While we were on break, I did put a couple of channels onto the wheel. We've got Gloria's Platter on there, Facing Reality, and Nurse Leslie. And I will add some more names as we need them. Right now, we're going to look at one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. This is Scratch and Pete PA, and we're extremely lucky to have them here both as a beloved friend and moderator. And when we look at their channel, we'll see that they have done a Christmas special video for us that we didn't know whether to expect that. I knew that a change was coming. We just didn't know what to expect. 856 subscribers for this creator. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They're here in Superchat every single day. As a matter of fact, since even before becoming a moderator, as you see, I have barely any moderators here. Before becoming a moderator for Superchat, Scratch and PPA, and all this time, I don't think they've ever missed a live stream. I really don't think so. I can't for the life of me think of one that they may have missed, which is interesting. I just put that out there because I want you to understand how unbelievably supportive this creator is. Team Goodman, good to see you here. And then as well, what you'll find is that when you visit Scratch and PPA for one of his premieres, the newest one is set up right now. These happen every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern around the lunch hour. You will find a chat that runs faster than Superchat and faster than most you've ever seen. It is extremely fast-paced, high energy, and a wild time. It's a lot of fun to be a part of. And this is because Scratch and PPA is so overwhelmingly supportive to other creators. He seems to be everywhere, all the time, every day. And for that reason, he gets so much support coming back as well. When you look at these videos, most of them are between 10 and 15 minutes, and he gets, between here, 250 to 500 almost views on some of these things. And I think that speaks volumes about the support that this creator gives to others. So that's an aspect of it. But what you'll find as well, Scratch and PPA does an interactive series of videos. So what that means is that you have the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video. Pardon me, if you follow Scratch and PPA on Facebook, Twitter, and or Instagram, which of course I do. And that makes that a lot of fun to be a part of, right? It sets his series apart, makes it unique, so I hope you'll join him for that. I don't know what to expect for the Christmas special, so this will be interesting. Did everybody choose Merry and Bright on this? See, I voted for the other one. I voted for Celebrate, and, I think rarely do I vote for the one that doesn't end up getting picked, but I think I blew it this week. But we'll have to see. Hopefully you'll join us there this Tuesday. I literally have an alarm set on my phone to make sure that I don't miss them, and I've missed barely any. But hopefully you'll join us. And like I said, this happens to be an unbelievably supportive creator, so I hope that you will connect with Scratch and PPA if you haven't already. Lego Pizza Tube HD, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. For those of you who were here yesterday, you'll notice that I was wearing a different t-shirt than I usually wear. That was from the creator that's coming up right now. This is Corinne's Life, and she is here both as a moderator and a member. She's been an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and a dear friend for a long, long time. Circle of Fortress, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. We're going to have a look at this channel. It's gone through a couple of name changes. We know it sometimes as Lighthouse and Anchor Designs, which is the name of her business, where she prints those t-shirts and other merchandise as well, not just for herself, but also for other small businesses and YouTubers. And Merry Christmas to you too, Lego Pizza Tube HD. It's great to have you here. 1,300 subscribers she has right now on Corinne's Life, and is fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get there, including Super Chats and memberships. For anybody that is brand new to Superchat, I just want to mention, so that you can get the most value out of the time that you're here, the best success here in Superchat is always found in making the first move, reaching out to other creators and supporting them first. They will turn around and do the same thing for you afterwards, because we've been at this for quite a long time now with 327 episodes. We've always done it the same way. We believe wholeheartedly in the idea of giving much more than we expect to receive. When I talk about some of these creators who've been with me since even before Superchat started, like House of X Entertainment Inc., Jeremy D-Day, who's in the chat with us, Kid Wonder, these are creators who inspired the idea behind Superchat because of their generosity and willingness to help others without being asked. So I hope everybody will take some inspiration from that. And keep that in mind. Best successes found in reaching out to others. No Beard Papa ASMR Mukbang. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And like I said, there's a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Kid Wonder, thank you so much for renewing that membership again. I really do appreciate that. Kid Wonder's going like way over and above when it comes to that kind of generosity, because we do have super chats and memberships available. They're absolutely unnecessary, very much appreciated, but Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream is now a member, and he's also a gold member with his original channel, so we see the link for that drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so as well. So thank you, Kid Wonder, just as an example of the generosity you can expect from this creator. So Corinne's life, in a very similar way, shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. She always goes over and above, lives wholeheartedly by the idea of giving, much more than expecting to receive. I see it myself all the time from her. She's become a extremely dear friend for a long time. So no Beard Papa, we don't do links here. We do almost no links in this live stream. And one of the reasons why is because when you search, find, and click on a creator's name, you're really helping them with the search results. You notice that we have almost no moderators here. We don't do blue jackets and all that kind of stuff. So the idea here is everybody's willing to support each other. That's what we're here for. But these are creators who are expecting to support you over the long term, regardless of your niche, as a matter of fact. And then hopefully as you gain more friends and as you follow more channels that you otherwise may not have followed due to their themes and things like that, you might become a fan of their content as well as their channels. But you will find that everybody here will be willing to connect. We do it in a specific way. So when you're going to connect with a creator, what we do is start a conversation in the chat just to make sure everybody's paying attention, because we have a lot of creators on phones and they could be leaving for 3 minutes at a time or 5 minutes to go out and visit channels. So that's what we're supposed to be doing, is leaving and coming back. But you want to make sure they're here. It's easy to miss messages. Once you've got a conversation going, you can let them know you want to connect and head to their channel, watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long. Very important that it's 3 minutes, and very important that we watch it from beginning to end. Better if it's even longer, 4, 5, 6, or 7 minutes. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I recommend 3 or 4 sentences, and then give them a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, as you see me do for every creator, and then come back into the chat, let them know you've done that. They will do the same thing for you. And the best success, like I said, is found in making the first move. So Corinne's life is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. We get a great look at the creator behind the channel here while they show us their business, their home life. They do a lot of live streaming, and they will always allow and encourage everybody to connect the same way that we do here in Superchat as well. They do the featured channels collaboration that we talk about and are willing to swap playlists with other creators. So I hope that you'll reach out to others if you're willing to do that. Anybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually here in Superchat anytime. You can just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And we're going to look at Gloria's Platter right now. So we'll see what they've got going on. And then Lego Pizza Tube HD, the app crashed. Thank you for coming back in. And Gloria's Platters here. She was actually part of the raid party that went on earlier today. Spotless Com puts that together. And what they do is a lot of creators get together and run their premieres one after the other, so that the whole crowd goes from one raid into the next, into the next. It's like a party, and everybody has a good time, and you pick up more people along the way, and it really is cool to see so many creators supporting each other, right? Get a lot of watch time and things like that. So Gloria's Platter today put out this strawberry chocolate, which I've never seen before, which is interesting. And this is one of the things I like about these cooking channels, is that when we talk about different things that people are making for themselves, for their families around the world, in different places in their homes and things like that, I love the real world look that we get at some of the things that people are making I would have not otherwise seen. But Gloria's Platter shows generosity in many different ways. One of those today is that she shouted out a couple of creators. I think Facing Reality was actually shouted out in that video as well, and that's been added to our front page because she gave a nice shout out to Superchat. So hopefully everybody will connect with Gloria's Platter. I swapped playlists with her a couple of months ago, so I know she's willing and ready to do that. If anybody wants a swap playlist, you can reach out to her. And I'll spin the wheel. So I'm overdue now in getting names onto the wheel from our chat list, but I'll get some more on there in a second. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is coming up right now. This is another creator who's here both as a moderator and a member. He shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube, and we'll talk about his channel in another quick second. Living Life with Lisa. Lisa, good to see you here. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. I'll get, let's say, 3 more channels onto the wheel right this second, and then we'll talk about Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, and then I'll see where we're going from there. Hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. And Facing Reality's waiting on the wheel of patience today. So Facing Reality and Nurse Leslie are already there. Gloria's Platter we just saw, Come Hither with Heather, is coming up. The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla have been here for a little while too, eh? And Mrs. Kanky Curly is coming up. We're going to look at that channel for the first time today. That's a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. And then I will add some more names as we need them. So Sam's Vlogs Trains and More, like I said, is an extremely generous creator. They've been a dear friend for a long time. He shows generosity in every way that you can. I think he's actually been a... at any moment now, he will have been a member for a year. I think Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is coming up pretty quick. And he's willing to swap playlists with other creators. He's getting very, very close to monetization. And forgive me, instead of saying anything now, I'll just ask you, Sam, where are you at for watch hours right now? Because I know you're getting close. 1,380 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 1,400. Excuse me, that he's thinking about. Sam's been a dear friend for a long time. Now, what he brings us on his channel is a lot of train videos, as you would expect, but a lot of variety mixed in between. So we'll get sometimes an unboxing video, sometimes a product review, sometimes a random live stream. As well, what he does is every week an individual live stream meant for connecting with other creators the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. And you see that here in Make New Friends and Channel Exposure number 45. So he's been at it for a little while already, to be honest with you. And you'll meet more friends and family members when you're over there. Like I said, he'll be willing to swap playlists with other creators. And of course, he does the featured channels collaboration there as well. So hopefully you'll connect with Sam's Vlogs Trains and More. He's here with us almost every single day. And like I said, always here as a moderator and a member. We're doing really well for thumbs up today, so thank you for that. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More says he needs 340 watch hours, so he's getting very, very, very close. Monetization is like right around the corner for him. Thank you again, Scratch and PPA, for reminding everybody to give that thumbs up. It really does help. And then MTGV TV, they actually have 2 channels. So this is Make This Go Viral TV, and they've got a lot of variety here. So forgive me because I'm behind with your channel. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a bit of a longer video, not the short ones here. I'm just going to add this into my catch-up list so that I can stay caught up with your channel and make sure I don't fall too far behind. There's the Mukbang Show with Kid Wonder. That's the 3rd channel from the creator I was speaking about earlier. And they've got 2,380 subscribers on MTGV TV here. And I'm hoping everybody will connect with them on this channel. We'll push them a little bit closer to 2,400. And let me see if I can easily find their MTGV TV 2. I wonder if I'll get to it easily. There it is. I shouldn't have put the space. When we look for this, we shouldn't have put the space in it. Make This Go Viral TV 2. And I'm just going to take your one of your latest videos here. I'll take this 34-minute one. and I'll add this into my catch-up list as well so I can stay caught up with this channel also. They happen to be extremely supportive. Hedgehog's Homestead, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. And MTGVTV is somebody who's out supporting other creators regularly also. So when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly. So we've been on for about an hour and a half now, and I appreciate everybody's patience. I know sometimes it takes a long time to get onto the wheel and the screen these days. Facing Reality is coming up right now, and it's time for me to start adding some more names to the wheel, so I'll do that right this second. Then I'm going to start moving a little bit faster through channels, because we get a little bit faster as time goes on through the live stream, because I want to get as many channels on the screen every day as we possibly can. So Facing Reality has 792 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 800 that she's thinking about. So Facing Reality is a shining jewel in the Tuber Chat family. She's always at the top of the list for engagement and for positivity and motivation when it comes to spreading that, both in here inside Tuber Chat and outside in the YouTube community, for which I'm eternally grateful, like unbelievably grateful. She says the nicest things, both in positive messages like she talks about on her channel, and in motivating other creators. This is somebody who's not afraid to ask questions, not afraid to share lessons learned along the way, and I appreciate that, because the more we can talk about YouTube and all the different things we need to do for our channels and our videos, we can all make better decisions and all improve all of our content, including myself, for which I'm, like I said, grateful. Living Life with Lisa, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to make your channel the very next one that we look at, and we'll get back to spinning the wheel afterwards. I did say I was going to add some more names, so I will. Like I said, Facing Reality says positive messages in a fun way. That's what you find on this channel, but it's pure variety. I'm just going to take your latest video and add it into my catch-up list. I can't believe I'm so far behind, but I guess you've been posting frequently, so that's okay. And these two premieres, like I said, I'm just going to hit the reminders on these. I hope I can make them both. I see that one's coming up in a couple of days. One's coming up on Friday. But I'm hitting the reminders anyway, because I think that can give a great signal to the algorithm. Mr. Bubbles, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. I think this is your second time here, but it's good to have you back. And Living Life with Lisa is coming up next. What I'm going to do is actually put that channel up right now, and then I will add names to the wheel. Now we're looking at this channel for the fact that they gave us a super chat, so I just wanted to put it on the screen right away, and then we'll get right back to spinning the wheel. So I'm just going to set the reminder for your premiere here as well, but I am going to take your latest video and add this into my catch-up list. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel and its creator, so hopefully you'll enjoy getting to know them as well. We don't have a sub count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to do as much as we can for each other. So Miss Gigi is coming up shortly. I'm putting you onto the wheel right now. Music Therapy has been here, I think, from the beginning of the live stream. And another brand new channel, Vanessa Scott, Real Mystery, is coming up as well. So now we've got a few more channels on the wheel. Like I said, I'm going to move a little bit faster. Everyday Notes, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me for not being sure if this might be your first time with Tuber Chat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I just put your bell on, Living Life with Lisa. I didn't have that on. I put bells on now for every creator. I don't know if that was a glitch or I just had not put that on yet for you, but I've got it on now. So let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. And we're going to look at a brand new channel right now. Mrs. Kanky Curly is coming up for the first time on the screen. We'll see what they got going on. And Mr. Fulton Mraz, good to see you here. That's another creator who's been with me for the beginning, probably about 2 years before Tuber Chat even existed. Oh, did we connect outside, Mrs. Kanky Curly? We must have connected outside because we're already connected. So 842 subscribers. I think this is the first time we're putting your channel on the screen here in Superchat, though. So what I'm going to do is take... I'm going to take this video. I'm interested to see this here. I know Sexy Too Much for You, Coleman. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list so I can get caught up with your channel a little bit and see what is happening on your channel. I just want to see that video. I hope that's not the kind of bad news that I am getting the idea from the title, but we'll see. Mrs. Kinky Curly has 842 subscribers right now. Obviously, I'm still getting to know the content on this channel and its creator, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them, give them more welcome into the Tuber Chat community, and hopefully you'll enjoy getting to know them as well. So I've got your video, like I said, in my catch-up list. I'll catch up with that and get to know some of your content a little bit better, especially what you've been doing lately. I can see that you're doing a lot of streaming, which is cool. You've stepped it up. Okay, so 3 weeks ago, I'm hoping we see something new from you soon. And then Rambling with the Brums is coming up right now. They happen to be a member, so I'm going to put them on, or I had put them on the wheel right away as soon as they got here, like we do with all the members. Rambling with the Brums happens to be a fellow Canadian, and I've been lucky enough to catch them a couple of times now on live streams. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter. They've already shown generosity through the Tuber Chat community and outside. The other day they were joking about moderating 4 streams at a time. So I think they're already building quite a reputation as a very supportive channel. So I hope you'll connect with them. As you can see, they're experimenting with shorts videos. They actually had one really take off here with a 2,600 views, which is really, really cool. I'm always happy to see creators get some of these shorts connecting. So hopefully you'll connect with them, see the kind of variety that they've got over there. You'll meet more friends and family members on this channel for sure. And we'd love to get them a little bit closer to the 500 that they're thinking about. And we'd love to see them get their community tab happening. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Like I said, I'm moving a little bit faster. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. But you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, even though you've got to turn the chat off to get it done. But I'll appreciate it greatly as it sends another engagement signal into the YouTube algorithm, of course. Nurse Leslie has 534 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 600 that she's thinking about. Now, I've missed a couple of your videos, but I'm going to catch this one here. Christmas comedy video, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. So Nurse Leslie is a compelling storyteller, and that's what drew me to this creator so long ago. She was previously known as Health, Humor, and Motivation, and lately what she's been doing more than anything else is giving important health information targeted towards women, but I think we can all draw some education from that. But she adds a little bit of tongue-in-cheek comedy into her videos, which I'm sure you'll find compelling as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. She's been a long time friend of Tuber Chat and a previously featured channel, of course. 534 subscribers, like I said, right now. Hopefully we can push her a little bit closer to the 600 that she'll be thinking about soon. So it's time for me to get some names onto the wheel. I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to start moving a little bit faster. So let's spin. We'll get another channel ready to go while I look at what I can do about adding some more names. Come Hither with Heather is coming up. This is a channel that was actually featured just a couple of weeks ago, as a matter of fact. And somebody I'm still getting to know, as a matter of fact, when we talk about their content and the channel behind the creator behind the channel. I see that you've got a, is that a premiere or a live stream? I'm just going to set the reminder for that. Oh, I had it on already. Okay, I must have done that yesterday. Annabus Black, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Video game reviews is very cool. I gotta keep that in mind, because Annabus Black, I'm thinking about, I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't like talking about things if I don't know they're going to happen, but I had done some programming before Tuber Chat years ago, and had put some apps on the App Store and this and that, but I'm thinking about getting back into making some games, so when I do, maybe you'll be ready to do a review, which I will appreciate, of course. Circle of Fortress, good to see you in the house again. I know it's been a little while, but I really do appreciate this extra generosity. Circle of Fortress. Thank you for that super chat. For that reason, I'm going to make your channel the very next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again. And then, yeah, hopefully everybody is making games with their channel. Come Hither with Heather, also over 400, so I'm hoping we could get this channel a little bit closer to the 500 that they'll be thinking about. A lot of variety over here. But hopefully everybody will enjoy that as well. And like I said, I'm still getting to know the channel and its creator, but we did feature them a couple of weeks ago because they have shown already to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter here in the Tuber Chat family. My pleasure having your channel up, so forgive me. I know it's, you know, in the first half of the live stream, we go a little bit slower and we start to speed things up and move along a little bit faster in the second half, but I do want to get as many channels on as I can today. So Circle of Fortress is up here right now. Thank you again for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. And I see that we've got a brand new channel in the house, Sport Nation. Good to see you here. So thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. And we're all considered small YouTubers here. I know a lot of people don't like those terms, but we just use the words because they're so popular on YouTube. They have been for a long time. If this was called, you know, Tuber Creator Network, I don't think anybody would show up. So we use the word small YouTuber sometimes, but I think YouTube themselves deem any channel under 100,000 to be a small YouTuber. But I don't think anybody actually feels that way, or not very many people feel that way about their channel, because the idea, of course, is not where we are today, but where are you going to be tomorrow, where are you going to be next year, the year after that, for instance. I've been on for over 4.5 years now, and it's hard to believe it, but time really starts to fly when you look back and think of it that way. And pretty soon anybody who hasn't already been here that long will be here that long soon enough. And I know we have a lot of creators that come through Tuber Chat who've been here even longer, some as long as 13, 14, and 15 years. So Circle of Fortress has 2,600 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 2,700 that they're thinking about. I'm obviously behind with your channel, but I'm going to take a bit of a longer video, Liz's birthday video here. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so I can get caught up with your channel a little bit. So I'm going to see what I can do about adding a couple more names onto our Wheel of Doom. Right now, Stell's Sweet Cuisine has been here for a while. Let's get them onto the wheel, and I'll add another couple, and then we'll spin. But thank you one more time for your super chat, Circle of Fortress. Of course, like I said, I wanted to get your channel up right away for that reason. Holistic Living with Abby Stalker Mom, are they still here? I think so. And Darkwave 813. And Jeremy D-Day. And then I'll see what I can do after that. So let's spin the wheel. We got another channel up here. Your goal is 800. You're currently at 740. That's cool. We're going to do what we can to get you a few subscribers today. But Tuber Chat is typically somewhere where when you work fast, you can actually only meet about 8 to maybe 10 people per hour for the time that you're here. Because what we focus on in this live stream is connecting the right way so that you lose as few connections as possible. You might even be able to keep them all. The way that that's done is by thinking about the full procedure that we use to connect and doing more for creators than you expect them to do for you, knowing that they will do it for you anyway. I'm just going to copy and paste something into the chat because we're looking at music therapy now, and we've got to use a special search term to catch this channel, but we're doing them a great service when we search, find, and click on them. And all that fluff and stuff, it's a great attitude to have, to say that you are going to not worry about the numbers so much. If you're here for the long term, the numbers matter a little bit less than we think. They're fun to watch, they're fun to, but it can be stressful too to, why can't I get the next milestone? Why can't I just hurry up and get there? But I promise it's coming. If you already intended on running your channel until you have over 10,000 subscribers, then you're going to hit 1,000 and 2,000 and 3,000 along the way. Now it's just a matter of time. And then all that fluff and stuff is giving an idea of shorts videos. And then that's very, very cool. That's very cool. And I do appreciate everybody giving each other tips when you find something that's working for you. So music therapy, we search Musica Inspiradora to find this channel. And like I said, this helps to give the algorithm a little bit of a signal, because music therapy is such a popular name that this channel is going to struggle with the search results for a little while, but every time we search, find, and click on them, we're helping them rise up the search results, and eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular music therapy. So they bring us obviously relaxing content with mixed up audio and visuals, and hopefully everybody will enjoy relaxing with them. 426 subscribers means that they will have a community tab soon enough. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. And when I talk about connecting the right way in our full procedure, so the idea is for anybody that's fairly new to Superchatter, or if you're here for the first time today. So we start a conversation with other creators in the chat. You can reach out to anybody you want to, but it's best to make the first move. Don't wait for anybody to come to you. And then once you've got a conversation going, let them know you want to connect, and head to their channel and watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long. Very important that you watch the full video from beginning to end. Very important that it's at least 3 minutes. Better if it's 4, 5, 6, or 7 minutes. And leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. My recommendation is always 3 or 4 sentences minimum. Then give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on, as you see me do for every creator. I believe we have to do as much as we possibly can for each other these days. Come back into the chat, let them know you've done that. They will turn around and do the same thing for you. So we believe wholeheartedly in giving much more than we expect to receive here, and by that token, like I said, your best success is found in making the first move. For anybody that is fairly new to Superchat, what you'll find is that a lot of the creators who've been here a long time, or many times before, will not go to a brand new channel as soon as they see them in the chat, with good reason, because they want to see how you interact with other creators in the chat before they connect with you, so that they can make a judgment call as to whether you will be a loyal and dedicated supporter before connecting. So it's just something to keep in mind. Darkwave813, 85 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 90 that they're thinking about, and get them working on 100. I'm just going to take your latest video and add it into my catch-up list to make sure I stay caught up and don't fall too far behind. This is a creator who also engages the chat, for which I'm grateful. And like I said, every time you do that for a host, whether you are in a premiere or a live stream, you're really doing a great service by sending engagement signals into the algorithm. So I appreciate that. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and it's almost time for me to add some more names to the wheel from our chat list. So Holistic Living with Abby Stalkermom is coming up right now, and she is an extremely positive and energetic creator. She's out supporting others all the time and spreading all kinds of positivity and motivation while she does it. She's got 1,130 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that she's thinking about. Abby Stalkermom brings us a lot of variety, but we do see a lot of fitness, health, and wellness videos. I'm just going to look at your Christmas by the Park vlog and add this into my catch-up list so I can get caught up and not fall too far behind with your channel. And I'm going to see what I can do about adding some more names to our wheel right now. We've been on for almost 2 hours, but we've still got a little while to go if everybody wants. Hedgehog's Homestead will come up onto the wheel. The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla I already put on there. Team Goodman, of course, is coming up. Stell's Sweet Cuisine is already there. And then I will add some more names shortly. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And like I said, I want to put as many on as I can. And then so Sport Nation, yeah, we're gonna get you probably a couple. You'll likely meet a couple of friends here. But the idea, like I said, is if you reach out and support others, if you think about the numbers that they want to get and you're giving them an extra number every time you go to other people's channels, you'll find that they'll want to do the same thing for you. That's where you'll really find some solid growth. So it's it's really tough sometimes to think about the numbers. You're at 740, you want to hit 800, and I know you want it today, like we all do. I would love to have 4,000 subscribers today, right? But it's just not going to. The most important thing is connecting the right way so that you connect with the right creators who are always going to come back, watch your videos, watch your premieres, hang out in your live streams, gives you thumbs up, give you watch hours as much as they possibly can, right? That's what we're here for. So House of X Entertainment Inc. is here, and this is a couple of unbelievably generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. They've been with me for well over 2 years now. They are a couple of the first creators I was introduced to in the small YouTuber community about 2 years ago, maybe a little bit longer now. They are two of the very first creators to ever come into a Tuber Chat live stream. And 327 episodes later, they're still here. You'll notice they are a member of Tuber Chat, so I put them on the wheel right away. And Tuber Chat is also a member of House of X Entertainment Inc. This is two monetized channels together. As a matter of fact, this is Yo, It's Your Boy Leo, and It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, who are both monetized and very much loved and well-respected creators in the small YouTuber community. They're together on a joint business channel here, and they do a lot of focus on other creators where they interview. Kristen and I together have been interviewed by them, and they've interviewed a lot of people you know from Tuber Chat, and then they've also interviewed a lot of other people you haven't met yet or seen that you will be able to, giving you the opportunity to meet more creators when you're over there. They will always encourage and allow everybody to connect in their live chats the same way that we do here. Black Phoenix, I must have looked at your channel at the beginning, right? Yes, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss that. And then, Come Hither with Heather is talking about swapping playlists. So if anybody in the house would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Yeah, we don't do links here. That's why, Sport Nation. We don't do any links, or almost none. And the reason why is because when you search, find, and click on other creators' names, it helps them rise up the search results so that they'll have an easier time, and we're all doing that for each other. We do just barely any links here at all, because we want everybody searching, finding, and clicking on each other. That's a good signal for everybody that you're willing to go the extra mile to connect with others. Not everybody has the patience for Tuber Chat, right? That's why it's designed this way. That's why I put the 20-minute limit. People can't chat unless they sit here and watch for a little while to understand how it works, because we don't want anybody to waste their time. I don't want somebody to come to Tuber Chat, not like it, and then get all upset that they wasted a lot of time. We don't want that. We want everybody here to understand that everybody else is extremely serious, not just about their own channel, but about supporting other creators. And as you hear me tell stories about the creators that come up on the screen like this, you'll understand the kind of supportive creators that we have here and how your channel is going to get the right kind of creators that are supporting you to give your channel a solid and strong foundation. And Vanessa Scott Real Mystery will be coming up next. I accidentally spun the wheel a little bit early, but here's Miss Gigi right now with 468 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. We'd love to see them get their community tab. They're an extremely supportive creator. They're here with us almost every single day in Tuber Chat, as a matter of fact. I'm just going to take their latest video and add it into my catch-up list so I can get caught up a little bit and not fall too far behind with this channel. So Vanessa Scott Real Mystery will come up next, and in the meantime, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So No Beard Papa ASMR Mukbang, I'm just getting your channel onto the wheel right now. And I did say Vanessa Scott Real Mystery is coming up. I think we're looking at this channel for the very first time. And we'll see what they got going on. 62 subscribers right now, so I'm hoping we can give this channel a warm welcome and push them towards the 70 they'll be thinking about. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is go through your videos here and take your longest one, your 7-minute video, add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Yeah, sorry, Sport Nation, we don't do any commands here either. So, let's spin the wheel, and we'll see who's coming up next. Jeremy D-Day. Yeah, it's no problem. It's okay, Sport Nation. I know there's a lot of live streams out there that are like Tuber Chat, where it works faster, right? There's a lot of people ready to subscribe right away, and they do a lot of links and a lot of commands where you can just type in me or SO and get a shout out and stuff like that. But yeah, we just don't do it here because it's just designed a different way, but it's basically the same thing. So here, what we're focused on is the friendships you're going to make with the creators that you connect with, but it's much, much slower. You can probably only meet, like I said, 5 to 8, maybe 10 creators per hour if you're working fast. It's just the way that we do it here. But hopefully what you'll find is that you're meeting the right kind of creators, because everybody here wants to support you over the long term, not just in the coming days, but weeks, months, and maybe even eventually years, watching your videos and things like that. The Stock Explorer, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's a dear friend. I'm going to put them onto the wheel right away. All that fluff and stuff. Sorry, I should have had you on the wheel already. But I do appreciate your super chat, and for that reason, we're going to look at your channel next before I spin the wheel again. Right now, what we're looking at is, and thank you so much for that extra support. I really do appreciate that. Actually, all that fluff and stuff just knocked the last of the life out of our last stream boss, so you've become our stream boss. What I'm talking about is the video game life meter under my camera there. All that fluff and stuff will get a bit of extra exposure for that reason. A command, all that fluff and stuff, is, for instance, when you type in, I'm sure you've been over on the community or on the music channel to see it, when sometimes creators will have you put an exclamation mark and then a word, usually link or SO for shout out or me, and then what happens is Nightbot drops your link for you, right? Here we don't do that. Oh, and that's okay, all that fluff and stuff. Super stickers, super chats, it's all very much appreciated, so thank you for that. Let's see what she put for an emoji then accidentally. Good going with a hippo giving us a little clap, so thank you for that. I don't pay enough attention to those. I wish that I would, because some of them are pretty funny. Jeremy D-Day is here and has been with TuberChat from the very beginning. He's actually another creator, like I've been talking about today, that's been with me for probably 2 years. And it's because of the generosity and overwhelming support that I saw in creators like Jeremy D-Day that TuberChat was even inspired. So actually, this creator has 2 channels, and I'm going to show you both of them. So first of all, I've got one of their reminders on. I'm going to set the other one now. And this is where we get a lot of variety from Jeremy D-Day more than anything else. Like I said, this is their 2nd channel. They're still building this up. When we look at JD Knight 7, we see the original channel from this creator with 3,600 subscribers now, getting close to 3,700. And actually, he's growing pretty fast. For those of you who've been noticing, it wasn't too long ago that I was talking about JD Knight 7 at under 3,000 subscribers. So it's great to see somebody after all this time still coming back 327 episodes later into TuberChat to still meet people the right way, connect and grow and all that good stuff. So I hope everybody will connect with JD Knight 7 and Jeremy D-Day, both of those channels from the same creator if you haven't already. I'm just going to put all that fluff and stuff up here right now. Thank you one more time for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. All that fluff and stuff has been an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long, long time. And that's okay, Sport Nation. Super chats and memberships are not necessary. They're very much appreciated, but nobody has to super chat or get a membership and stuff like that to be on the wheel or the screen. I'm just happy enough for you to be here. And the reason why it works for me, for everybody to be just here growing their channels and I don't have to worry about that stuff, is because if you're here and you meet a lot of friends that are truly willing to support your channel, and that goes on for weeks and eventually months, what will happen is you basically won't have a choice that when people ask you, like, how are you growing your channel? And especially when you find new people building new channels, they'll be asking you, how are you becoming so successful? You'll have to say, well, you know, TuberChat is one channel that I go to meet some friends and stuff like that. And then TuberChat continues to grow and things like that. Sport Nation, it doesn't matter how many videos or how long your videos are, but when you're watching videos from other creators, so like right now I have all that fluff and stuff on the screen. If you wanted to go their channel and connect with them, I would suggest you only go after a video that's at least 3 minutes long. This latest one that they put out is the perfect video to connect with. Anything 3 minutes or longer is what you want to watch from other creators, but not shorts videos and nothing shorter than 3 minutes. But as long as you watch something like this and then leave a comment for them, not to say new friend here or hello from TuberChat or anything like that, you want to say something about, like, you know, they're catching fish here, right? Like something about their video, 3 or 4 sentences long. That's the best way to connect, because I don't want you to meet some friends here today in TuberChat and then have YouTube take all those subscriptions away in the next couple of days, because that can happen as well. YouTube does that when we're not connecting the right way. Garden State Gardener, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. They happen to be a member, so I'm going to put them on the wheel right away. But Sport Nation, I just put your channel on the wheel right now. So as soon as it comes up, as soon as the wheel spins and your name comes up, we're going to look at your channel. One that's 4 minutes, 14 seconds. Perfect. That'll be perfect for people to connect with. So all that fluff and stuff has shown to be an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They're also somebody who engages the chat, for which I'm very grateful. Their time zone is way off from us, so they can't always be here, but they're here a lot of the time, almost every day, as a matter of fact. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. More than anything else, they're giving us this beautiful blue water and a lot of videos where they're out on that water, whether it's snorkeling or reef fishing and things like this. So I'm learning a lot from this channel. I'm still getting to know the creator, but hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. And 809 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. So I'm going to spin the wheel right now. We'll get another channel up here. and see what's going on. No Beard Papa ASMR Mukbang is here for the very first time today. So we're looking at this channel for the first time. We'll see what's happening. And we don't have a sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to give them a warm welcome and push them towards the next milestone they might be looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So, watching UFC, I forgot about that. Yeah, I happen to not be watching it. They must have it on early. Is that the case? And then God Soldiers, I'm going to put you on the wheel right now. Forgive me, it's been a little while. Even if you do have to go, I see that you're just about ready to go, but even if you do have to go, I'm still going to put your channel up for a moment. I appreciate all the time that you spent. God Soldiers brings us a spiritual channel, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that as well. So, No Beard Papa ASMR Mukbang. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. I'm going to take your latest video here. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So what I can tell everybody that's here right now, so we're not going to do a stream on Christmas Day, and we're not going to do a stream on New Year's Eve. But the rest of the days over the holidays, I expect to be here when it is next week, Friday, Sunday, and Monday, and the week after that, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So the Stock Explorer is up here right now, but Garden State Gardener just dropped a super chat on us, so I'm going to make that the next channel that we look at before I spin the wheel again. Thank you so much for that extra support. Garden State Gardener has a incredibly fast-growing channel and an unbelievably active live stream every Sunday night. Stock Explorer has been in there, where they do a Sunday Fun Day live stream, and sometimes they have 100 people in there, which is really interesting to see. So the Stock Explorer is somebody I've really enjoyed getting to know. I can't say enough about this creator because what they do is they bring us a very level-headed and down-to-earth look at some of the companies and the products we may or may not be familiar with, talking about things that we might consider in stock plays, either over the short or long term. But while they will bring us a little bit of like chart and data type of talk, 90% of it or more is really down to earth, explaining what companies are doing. They literally like have gone as far as to like meet people from the companies. There's a story that Nora was just telling about one of the companies that they happen to already like that had met with them and given them t-shirts and stuff, but they get a chance to actually talk to them about the company, which is cool. A lot of their shorts videos, they're showing us the products that they're actually talking about. They do live streams where they bring on other creators to give opinion and have some chit chat and banter as well. And they are absolutely willing to take questions from the chat. So I always try to engage the chat when I'm there. And I've seen the Stock Explorer also out supporting others, engaging conversation and hopping in on their live streams as well. So I hope you'll enjoy that when you get there. And like I said, the Stock Explorer just happens to give us some really level-headed, down-to-earth talk. Not necessarily advice. Sometimes they will actually give you like a, hey, I suggest you buy this. But otherwise, it's a lot of just information so you can make your own decision. Glad to see they're growing so quickly. They're actually already up to 565 subscribers. They've got their community tab rolling, and I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards 600. Arcimoto electric vehicle. You were talking about that that stock the other day. I'm getting so upset when I miss your stuff because I'm so interested in this. I know I keep talking about crypto and this and that, but I want to hear what you have to say about stocks. I have a feeling that Nora the Stock Explorer is going to be the one that pushes me in to finally be in and make a move in stocks. I favor precious metals right now. but also I have dabbled in crypto and stuff like that. So for safety, I invest in metal, but for and just barely, but I've started. And for crypto, then I've started dancing around with some of the most popular stuff, just in a small way. Thank you for the share on Twitter, by the way. That makes the Stock Explorer, along with Towley's Art and Game channel and a few others, members of our Twitter list. Anybody who tweets or retweets for us gets added into a list that we have of over 100 people now who are in Superchat's family, plus active on Twitter and willing to share for others. So if you're the kind of person who's willing to share videos for other creators, you might find some friends over there willing to trade favors with and get some outside traffic coming in for your videos as well. Garden State Gardener is here. They're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. And this is what I was talking about with their Sunday Fun Day. And they're talking about what they're going to do next week for Boxing Day, obviously. And it's a really wild time when you get over there. But they do a lot of fun stuff on their channel, and I'm still getting to know the content. At some point, when I get through some of this variety and can do a better job of promoting, I won't have to say that anymore. But the Garden State Gardener is doing so much active posting that it's I'm finding it tough to keep up and get to know exactly what their intentions are with their channel, because they're doing so much. But hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've been unbelievably supportive. We've seen generosity in them today, of course. And with 1,440 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. Prepper for Life, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And yeah, we're usually here for 2 to 2.5 hours, but I appreciate every moment anybody can spend. All the cool garden bugs are there. That's true, the Stock Explorer. Literally all of them. You go into that Sunday Fun Day, and he's had a couple of times that I've seen what I believe was 100 people watching at a time. God Soldiers is coming up right now. I'm not sure if they actually left. They were here, I think, from almost the beginning of the stream, as a matter of fact. And I know it can take a long time to get onto the wheel and the screen. And this is because it's controlled by a robot. So I use Bottissimo, and it's not just about how long you're here, how much you're interacting in the chat. And when I'm looking for names for the wheel, I look to the chat participant list in the second half. So if you're not as active as always, I might miss for a little while. So I know it could take a little while, but I appreciate everybody's patience. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning. I'm just getting you onto the wheel right now. Popping the Popcorn just walked in. It's good to see you here. That's Katie. And God Soldiers is a fairly new channel to the Superchat family, so I'm still getting to know their content, but it is a spiritual channel. And they do have some Christian music they were talking about as well, which is interesting. Christian hip-hop, I think they were saying. So I still have to get to know some of their content. I'm just going to take their featured channel and add this into my catch-up list so that I can get an idea of what they're doing on this channel. And God Soldiers has been with us almost every day since finding us, as a matter of fact. And Mrs. Skanky Candy, sorry, you said hungry, so I missed your name up there. Mrs. Kanky Curly, right under Popping the Popcorn. I think I'm getting hungry as well. Kristen has made a delicioso looking lasagna for today, and I'm sitting here trying to concentrate, knowing that in about 15 minutes to half an hour I'm going to be able to enjoy that. So it's probably got me hungry too. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning is here. This is another channel that I'm still getting to know. So one of the questions that I had, I still got to figure this out, is if it's two creators that are together doing this channel or not. But as I get to know the content a little bit more, I'll get a better idea. So I'm just looking through your videos right here. I see you put a brand new video up, but I'd like to watch something a little bit faster. Or sorry, not a little bit longer. I'll take this one here. Watched a few now. And I'll add this into my catch-up list. That'll help me catch up a little bit, get to know your content a bit better. What you'll find is that as you're here more often, I will do a better job of promoting your channel. You can tell some of the creators who've been here obviously for a year or many months, I do a better job of promoting their content because I'm a lot more familiar with it. But that's why I like putting a lot of creators on the screen this way, so I can get to know their channels and eventually their the creators behind the channels as well. So, Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning, thank you so much, especially for your patience today. It seems every time you're here, it takes me forever to get you onto the wheel and onto the screen. So I hope to do better with that. But I do appreciate, like I said, your patience, and I'm enjoying getting to know your channel. We don't have a sub count over there right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to push each other along as much as we can. And thank you very much, Popping the Popcorn. Thank you. Yeah, it's a weird year this year. My birthday is coming up on Wednesday, so there won't be a live stream on Tuber Chat. I'm just deciding whether or not I'm going to do something on my personal channel, but I will actually be out of town on that day and in the middle of a couple of days of work, so I can't do anything too spectacular when it comes to entertainment for a live stream, but I might just go to a restaurant with a friend or two or something like that on Wednesday. We'll see. And Tiffany Wears T-shirts just filmed for 3 hours. It takes me about 3 hours to film a 10-minute video, as a matter of fact. But I'm glad to know that you're being productive, that's for sure. Tiffany Wears T-shirts is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat and somebody who brings fun everywhere she goes. And especially here in Tuber Chat, for which I'm grateful. We never know what to expect on her channel, so you can bet that with a teaser like that, there's going to be something entertaining coming up. The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla are here with 804 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 900 that they're thinking about. I'm just going to set this reminder here. What I'm saying now is that whenever I see anything, I'd love it for us all to do this. When we see premieres and live streams that are set up in advance, just hit every reminder, because I believe we have to do everything we can for each other these days. And whether or not you can make it, I think it gives a signal to the algorithm to say that you're interested in the content. And, they're obviously logging every single thing that we do. So the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla are fairly new to Tuber Chat, so I'm still getting to know their content as well, but I'm just going to take one of their latest videos here and add this into my catch-up list so I can catch up and get to know their content a little bit better. But I know that they're willing to allow people to connect in their live streams and very serious about growing their channel. I've spoken to them offline as well. Anybody can reach out to me anytime. On Instagram is where I'm most active. It's all one word, Tuber Chat. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter, but it's fastest on Facebook or Instagram. But I love talking YouTube. It doesn't have to be questions. It can be if there's something you think I can help with. And then otherwise, I do appreciate when people share information with me about things you see in the YouTube streets or lessons you learn along the way, so that we can share that information with everybody here as well. So I'm going to get some more. Channels on the wheel in a second. Forgive me, Team Goodman. I just want to see something, because the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla are saying there's supposed to be a different video on your page. Maybe because I'm already subscribed. So what I find is that even though it's your own channel, when you're logged in, you typically see whatever you have set up here as the trailer. It's not often that you see on your own channel, when you're logging in every day, the featured video. Like on Tuber Chat, I have a trailer that's way overdue for fixing, and it still says Tuber Chat's coming soon, a year and a half later. But I can't believe I did that. But the featured video is episode number 300. But if I was to put Tuber Chat on the screen right now, you would see the trailer. You would not see the featured video. So maybe that's what is happening. Unless I'm mistaken, but that's okay. And then Team Goodman is here. They are always here. They will often say, like, hey, Kevin, here till the end. Team Goodman is here and engages conversation in the chat, but they're extremely supportive. So both in the way of spreading positivity and motivation to others and supporting other creators. I run into Team Goodman all the time. They collaborate with others as well, which is really, really cool. I can't believe how am I this far behind? You're posting so frequently. I'm just going to take this video here that's on your featured section, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. But I feel like I want to add another one here. I'm going to look at your Christmas tree adventure video as well. And I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. Team Goodman is so unbelievably supportive, so I hope everybody will connect with them. Let's get popping the popcorn. And Tiffany wears t-shirts. Up here, Sport Nation is still on the wheel, along with Hedgehog's Homestead, still Sweet Cuisine, and I'm just wondering, I don't want to skip over anybody. I don't mean to miss anybody. If there's anybody who hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, you can say anything at all in the chat, and I'll make sure I'll get you on right now. Well, you should be able to get everybody's channel on the screen today. Sport Nation actually is coming up right now. So this is a brand new creator that's here in Tuber Chat for the first time. So we'll see what they've got going on their channel. And always a pleasure having your channel up, Team Goodman. They are extremely supportive, and they always engage conversation as well. So Sport Nation, it might be tough to find your channel. I should have thought of that. Excuse me. They here it is, I think, right? We got to match the avatar when we're looking for this channel. So here they are, 741 subscribers, so they do come up fairly quick. You see how that works, right? I talk about this sometimes when we have newer channels or channels that are under 100 especially, or channels with popular names. They often struggle with the search results. But because Sport Nation has over 700 already, they're not doing too badly. We just have to make sure we're matching the avatar when we look for them, so you've got the right channel. Rock Chick Beauty, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Let me get you onto the wheel. Rock Chick Beauty is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. Oh my goodness, Team Goodman, yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate every moment everybody spends either way. But yeah, hopefully that is okay, and I'm glad you got some communication happening now. So Sport Nation, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos, and I usually look for something around 10 minutes, but I'll see what I can find. You did say you had a 4-minute one, so I'll take this one. I'll add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So Hedgehog's Homestead is coming up next. Let's see what they've got going on for us today. Hedgehog's Homestead has 513 subscribers, so they've got their community tab right there. Very beautiful. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them, and we'll push them towards the 600 that they're thinking about. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel and the creator behind the channel as well, but let me see what I can do about I'll take your birthday chat and big news video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me catch up with your channel a little bit, see what you got going on, especially the announcement. And then hey guy, VR Josie is in the house. We'll get VR Josie onto the wheel. That's a creator who actually found us through Instagram and came on and has already started inviting people personally into Tuber Chat, for which I'm grateful. And then, yeah, we're actually doing extremely well. Thank you, everybody. 95 thumbs up right now. If anybody hasn't already given one, I hope that you will. They really do help. And we might just scrape by hitting 100 again today, and I'll appreciate that very much. So hopefully everybody will connect with Hedgehog's Homestead. Like I said, I'm still getting to know their content, but we have a lot of homestead channels, gardening channels, things like this that are bringing us a lot of outdoor and content that will teach us a lot of the things we can do to be self-sufficient in our homes. for lack of a better term. Forgive me for my bad explanation. As I get to know the content on these channels a little bit better and put them on the screen more and more, my stories should get better, and I'll do a better job of promoting your channel. But Hedgehog's Homestead's an extremely supportive creator. I see them out supporting others regularly as well. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. If anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So this is Tiffany Wears T-Shirts, a rant in the dark. I think I came across, I think I looked at your channel for a second. I was going to catch something. Let me see what I can do about catching your videos. Oh, it must have. I think it came up as a suggested video for me, or something like that, because this came up, and your FabFitFun. I'm gonna watch this FabFitFun one because I know that service. I know not everybody's happy with that service that I've seen. I love monthly subscription boxes. I'm always excited no matter what they are. I just think it's like one of the coolest things that's become popular in the last long time. And I've gotten a few of those things from different companies. So I'm interested to see that. But Tiffany Wears T-Shirts actually brings us tons and tons of variety. So we never really know what is coming next on this channel, but she brings all kinds of fun and unexpected, I don't know, chaos throughout all the different variety on her channel. Sometimes there are challenges. I've seen her eat things that would make the Fear Factor people think twice. I think I've seen unboxings, product reviews. I've seen random live streams, and she has a very much she's a very much loved and well-respected creator. She has a very dedicated and loyal community surrounding her channel as well. So I hope everybody will connect with her. She brings fun everywhere she goes, including here in Superchat, and she is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and has been a friend to all of us for a long, long time. VR Josie is coming up next. Let's see what they have got on their channel right now. Like I said, this is a creator who recently found us through Instagram, which I think is really, really cool. It shows that some of the social network stuff can absolutely help. Superchat's getting close to 1,000 followers on Instagram now, which I think is great, because it's not necessarily just people who are here in TuberChat. Because of the way that I do the Instagram posts with a lot of hashtags and stuff like that, we're able to actually bring people into YouTube from Instagram. So it's interesting. Minerzak123, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And VR Josie has 38 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther and move them up and maybe even over the 40 subscribers that we're looking at right now. Being me, Jane, I've got you on the wheel now, and we'll get Minerzak123 on there. So VR Josie, I'm still getting to know as well, but we see that they are already willing to help others. They've done, they've gone over and above when it comes to showing their intentions when it comes to generosity for other creators. They've already personally invited another friend in here, and they've only been here a couple times already. But like I said, they came from Instagram, and we talked outside, and I'm having a good time getting to know this creator as well. So hopefully you will too, and get to know some of their variety on their channel. I'm just going to take one of your latest video. I'm going to take this 5 important tips for beginners. I'm just going to take this and add this into my catch-up list so I can see what you've got going on there. And I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. We've got Still Sweet Cuisine, Being Me, Jane, Minerzak123, Popping the Popcorn, and Rock Chick Beauty on the wheel right now. If there's anybody still listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all, and I'll get you on there right now. We're going to go overtime again. I got to do something about TuberChat because our streams are going over 2.5 hours now. It was between 2 to 2.5 hours for a long, long time, but we're getting a little bit closer to 3 hours these days. And my guess is because in a lot of areas around the world, the climate has changed. So I happen to be in Canada. It's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. But We have cold weather now, so there's not a lot that we can do outside, not to mention all the lockdowns and other things we have to deal with. But I wonder if that means that there are more eyeballs on YouTube right now, and it's making everything a little bit busier. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. Thank you, Scratch and PPA. We're getting very close to 100 thumbs up for today, and I will appreciate that greatly. And, oh, you're moving. Being Me Jane is moving. Interesting. Yeah, I know you've been here for a long time. Forgive me. If for anybody that's not active in the chat, at the moment that I'm looking for names for the wheel, it's possible for me to skip them. I just wonder, yeah, the Stock Explorer, because I have seen, and thank you, Garden State Gardener, for the kind words. I've just seen a real jump, like especially in Tuber Chat lately, and Tuber Chat's always growing. Right? If you go back and watch, like look at the views on the videos, or, you know, if you have seen over the last couple of months, it's still growing. It's been a year and a half. But I think there's been a jump lately that is not proportionate to what should be happening. And I wonder if that is the thing. There's also other dynamics that have changed in the YouTube streets, if you want to call it that, with all of our live streams and things right after Halloween, when the time changed for, you know, everybody changes for daylight savings time or whatever it is. Something happened and things are a little bit different. It's nice that it's busier though. Trevessence Unstoppable, good to see you here. Being Me Jane is a longtime friend actually, with a reset and restart on their channel. They've just reset their content and things like that. But 882 subscribers here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to 900. They're talking about moving right now, so my guess is that we're going to have some interesting content coming up from this channel as well. Let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. I'm one of these people who's really interested in statistics and data and things like that. I probably go way overboard when it comes to like looking at things and trying to figure out why things are happening all the time. I love reading numbers and charts and graphs and all that stuff. I stare at the analytics like crazy. Rock Chip Beauty, look at this. We're going to see a glitch right now. See how it said for a second there? It looked like we weren't subscribed, but as soon as I click on the channel, it comes up. So that's one thing that you'll notice on a computer. This has been happening for the last couple of weeks as well. Not often, but probably once a day we run into a channel where I do the search. It comes up and it looks like it's not subscribed. Sometimes I can even pull the front page up and it looks like it. As soon as you refresh the page, the glitch goes away and it shows, of course, we're subscribed and have the notification bell on. Rock Chick Beauty actually restarted their channel many months ago, and of course they've been with Tuber Chat from the beginning of their channel. They've actually been with us for a long time. And you can see that Rock Chick Beauty does a lot of work, particularly on their thumbnails. They've been posting a lot of videos very consistently. They've started live streaming, so I wonder if we're going to see more of that as well. And they do a lot of variety here, so hopefully everybody will enjoy the different things that you see. They're also experimenting with shorts, and they're getting a bit of action there too. They've got a couple here, over 1,000, that are just from a month ago. Very cool. A lot of featured channels there also. I talk about that all the time. And Rock Chick Beauty is definitely a generous, loyal, and dedicated creator. So, Element 2, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this anywhere close to right. I hope so, but I would love to, if you want to correct me. Element 2 Sadia Vlogs. I've got you on our wheel now, too. I hadn't put you on earlier. Prepper for Life, good to see you here. That was originally Kitty Bomb Adventures with a new reset and restart. And we'll see what they've got going on too, because we'll put them on the wheel in a second. So this is a channel we're looking at for the first time ever, and we'll see what they've got going on. So I'm going to have to learn how to pronounce this properly, but it looks like Element 2 Sadia Vlogs, and hopefully everybody will give them a warm welcome. And they've already got 1,130 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. Prepper for Life is here. Oh, it is correct. Okay, great. Thank you. It's just the first time I've seen that exact, at least first name, right? So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, But what I'm going to do is take one of your videos that hopefully is over 10 minutes. I see most of your stuff is longer or shorter. I'll take this 11-minute shopping time video and add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. We're literally 2 thumbs up away from 100 today. We've done it several times before, but it's always fun to see that number hit. And I do appreciate it from everybody. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Right now we're going to look at MinerZach123. This is another longtime friend of TuberChat. They've actually got a brand new avatar. We've seen this banner many times before. And obviously we've got a gaming channel here with 151 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about now that they're halfway there. I'm just going to take your latest video and add this into my catch-up list so I can stay caught up with your channel, not fall too far behind. And again, if anybody is here in the stream that is listening or watching and has not had their channel on the screen or the wheel, just please say anything at all, and I'll make sure I get it up right away. For those of you who are thinking about next week, TuberChat will not be here on Christmas Day. I would like to, but I just can't fit it in that day due to family obligations, as everybody could probably imagine. New Year's Eve, I'm also not going to stream on that day, but I will expect to be here on New Year's Day. So next week we should be here Friday, Sunday, and Monday. And the week after that, we should be here Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And then after that, we'll be right back to our regular schedule, always Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I will try to post the streams a little bit earlier than I usually do so that everybody will be, it will be a little more obvious to everyone. You can always look at our front page the day or two before a TuberChat live stream to see what time it's going to be for yourself in your local area and plan if you need to. Popping the Popcorn is here with 126 subscribers. This is a creator who was personally invited in a few months ago from our dear friend and moderator Michael's Adventures, who always sends his regards. He can't be here every day just due to work schedules, but he always makes sure that we know he's thinking about us when he can't be. Popping the Popcorn is an extremely supportive creator. This is somebody who came into the TuberChat community and right away was just blazing with positivity and support for other creators. She definitely is an influencer. She's a very much loved and well-respected creator. You'll get that idea when you get to her channel and find her loyal and dedicated following. She's got 126 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 130 that they're thinking about. I Need Coffee 33. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Popping the Popcorn does movie reviews more than anything else. Sometimes they do live streams and panels, but what you'll find in their music reviews is pure opinion, which is really cool because as you get to know Katie and her channel Popping the Popcorn, you'll get an idea of the kind of things that she enjoys, the kind of things that you might therefore enjoy seeing if you haven't already. And she will take requests as well for movie reviews if there's something you want to hear her opinion on. Love to Travel with Wave. I'm so happy that you're here because Love to Travel with Wave is our featured channel for tomorrow. I don't actually have you that I'm able to find easily on one of our social networks, but Love to Travel with Wave will be our featured channel for tomorrow's live stream. We feature a different channel almost every single day based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. Popping the Popcorn, of course, has been a featured channel on TuberChat. Trevessence Unstoppable, I've got to get you onto the wheel. And right now we're going to look at Stell Sweet Cuisine. And Stealth Sweet Cuisine is posting all kinds. Oh, Vlogmas videos. They're all short videos. I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to add it into my catch-up list so that I can remind myself to have a look. I'm just going to go through all your short Vlogmas videos here. And then I'm going to take this one here and add it into my catch-up list as well, so I can get caught up a little bit. Stealth Sweet Cuisine brings us delicious looking content, of course, and one of the things I talk about with creators like this is that I really enjoy seeing the things that people are making in their homes and in different places for themselves and their families and friends and things like that around the world, because we get a really clear look at what people are actually making, people are what they're actually eating. You know, very different than what you expect from a cooking television show, which I enjoy those too. We watch a lot of those in our home here. But it's a different thing, right? Because you're talking about things that people are making that they typically eat all the time, some of their favorites and things like that, not just to put on a show kind of thing, right? And then Ace Flaw 1, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And let me spin one more time. 307 subscribers right now for Stealth Sweet Cuisine. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther on the road to 400. I'm looking forward to watching your Vlogmas series. Love to travel with Wave. Let's see what you got going on right now. We're going to have a better look at this channel tomorrow because, like I said, they will be our featured channel. This is somebody who's here in Superchat almost every single day, but I also see them out supporting other creators regularly. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel, but they've been unbelievably supportive. So for that reason, I wanted to make them a featured channel, and we feature a channel, like I said, almost every single day. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. 1,230 subscribers so far. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. Like I said, they happen to be a very supportive creator, so hopefully you'll enjoy the kind of support that comes back from them as well. I need coffee 33. I'm putting your channel on our wheel right now. I'm just going to spin. I got to get Ace Flaw 1 on there too. I'm going to rifle through the last few channels here. I want to make sure we get everybody on the screen in the next few minutes. Trev Essence Unstoppable is coming up right now. Let's see what they got going on. Trev Essence Unstoppable is another longtime friend of Superchat. I actually caught them on a live stream the other day right here. And they had an engaging conversation going on. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and pushing them up over the 706 subscribers they've got right now, closer to hopefully 800. Ace Flaw 1's been with me from the very beginning, so we're going to look at that channel very soon as well. Let's... I'm just looking at something in another window here. Trev Essence Unstoppable is somebody who is out supporting others when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams myself, trying to support other creators as much as I can. I run into Trev Essence Unstoppable regularly supporting others, so I hope that you'll enjoy that kind of support coming back from them after you connect with them. I'm sure that you will. Just going to spin the wheel again. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. I Need Coffee 33 is a brand new connection, so they've just been with Superchat for literally a few minutes now, but we will have a look at this channel for the first time. YouTube's going to want to misspell for you, so just make sure that we get that channel name right. Let me see if I've misspelled it. Oh, I see. Yes, I misspelled, because you see I put the underscore, and that was a mistake. So when we spell it properly, it comes up right away. This is a gaming channel that's here for the first time. 50 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 60 that they're thinking about right now. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your videos. I'm going to take this 11-minute Fortnite video, and I'm going to add this into my watch later list. So after my live stream today, what I'll do is I'll go through your my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that Fortnite video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on so that our notification will stick. And hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. VR Kelvid just walked in the house. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I still don't know if it's Kelvide or Kelvid. But this is a fairly new channel. So VR Josie came to us from Instagram and then invited this friend as well. So I'm still getting to know these creators and their content. And I'm just looking for something here. Anybody can reach out to me anytime on Instagram. And these two creators are connected together. Like I said, they happen to be friends. I always appreciate those personal invitations because that really speaks volumes when people are, inviting their friends into your channel. And this is very rare, is what VR stands for. And they're gaming partners, basically. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to both of them. But VR Calvid is here right now. Hopefully everybody will enjoy helping push this creator up maybe even to 15 or 20 subscribers and get them rolling on their road to the first 100. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team has just come in and happens to be a member. So we'll put her on the wheel right away. I'm going to get Ace Flaw 1 on the screen. And thank you everybody very much because we've hit 100 thumbs up. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate all those thumbs up. If you haven't already given one, I hope that you will, because YouTube takes all of our numbers. They take our subscribers, our hours, our views, our likes, even our thumbs down. Sometimes they take away. So hopefully we'll stay above 100. But I do appreciate everybody for doing that. So Ace Flaw 1 is here with 3,480 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 3,500 that they're thinking about. They do more travel videos than anything else. But Ace Flaw 1 is a creator who's been with me from the beginning, probably for 2 years now, since long before Superchat even started, and was participating in our Playlist Buddies experiments even before Superchat had started. So if you think about that, 327 episodes later, Ace Flaw 1 is still here, meeting new friends and connecting the right way. So obviously an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We're going to get Georgia Girl, which is GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team. Onto the wheel. They happen to be a member, so I always put the members on the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. And we'll spin the wheel right now. Georgia Girl is going to come in right away. So you see that luck. As soon as she came in, I put her on the wheel right away, and then she came up on the screen right away. Prepper for Life is still on the wheel. Is there anybody who is not already, hasn't been on the wheel or the screen that's still in the chat? I don't mean to miss anybody. But we can do 1 or 2 more channels if there is. I don't want to miss, like I said. I'm just scanning the chat right now. I think we're okay. GA Girl, I'm Every Woman, the Dream Team has exactly 500 subscribers right now. Now, they had already had 500 and they slipped and came back, which is cool because they've already got their community tab there. So she brings a lot of variety in her videos. I'm just going to catch up with this Happy Holidays video here. And she's an extremely engaging creator, so I've caught her on live stream, but as well, she's out supporting others regularly as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that kind of support coming back from her. I'm going to drop a link in the chat here for a raid. We'll go and see Artfully Blind with Diana. She's actually doing a game night right now. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. She's been a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and friend for a long time. She's got over 3,000 subscribers, so definitely much to be learned from her as well as entertained and inspired by. I hope everybody will come over. I'll leave this live stream running for an extra few minutes so that we can clean up our connections here. But I'll come over to Artfully Blind with Diana and we'll raid her. Just so please say Tuber Chat raid when you get there. And everybody can continue meeting new friends and family members while she's got her game night going on as well. So thank you everybody for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend here. If you want, for a last time, anybody that is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And please don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way out. Give Artfully Blind with Diana a thumbs up on the way in. I'm going to drop the link again for everybody in another moment, but it is pinned. And right now we're looking for we're looking at Prepper for Life. So this was Kitty Mom Adventures a while back, and she had interviewed me. We did like a 4-hour live stream with our friend Mr. Naz, who named our Wheel of Doom, as a matter of fact. So I'm interested to see all the new content she's going to have on this brand new channel, resetting and restarting. 33 subscribers right now. We'd love to push her a little bit farther towards the 40 that she's thinking about. I'm just going to take this latest video, add it into my catch-up list. So thank you everybody for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate everybody's time. I am going to look at one more channel for a second. Animus Black, forgive me, I didn't have you in the wheel. But we'll make that the last channel that we're going to look at for today. And if I can find it here. I know they've been here for a while. Here it is. Is this the first time we're putting your channel on the screen? I think it is. So another gaming channel. Again, I don't watch videos while I live stream, so I'm going to take your latest Pac-Man video. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. After my live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. In the next 24 hours, I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Thank you everybody for the time that you've spent. I got one more brand new channel here. They're brand new though. I am going to look at it. I usually don't quite do that, but that's okay. We'll see if we can find this channel. Brand new to Tuber Chat. So again, I'm just going to take one of your videos here and add it into my watch later list. I'm going to watch it after the stream because I don't watch videos or subscribe while I'm streaming here. And I'll come over to Artfully Blind with Diana in a few seconds. Just please give her a thumbs up on the way in and mention Tuber Chat Raid when you get there. Give me a thumbs up on the way out. And now I've got a video for you here. Dijonay Gordon Educational Channel. And I'll be interested to see your content. Forgive me because we didn't get a very good look at your channel today, but I do appreciate you being here. Hopefully you feel welcome and have met a couple of friends already, but we'll be back tomorrow 3 hours earlier than today. Thanks everyone for the time you spent. Bye-bye.